And with that, we return to the likes of the Auroraverse. Hello, everybody. Well, my name is SenseiSuplex. Hello, everybody. How's it going, everybody? Today is the likes of the stream for Voden Fables, and today we have the likes of Islands Bounty Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome epic stream as per usual, as it is the Westmarches campaign for the likes of Project Aurora. Now, we're going to be jumping on in back from where we left off, smack dab in the midst of combat and more. But I shall say, keep in mind that we will be down 2 of the players who were part of the original game. There will be no Dara and there will be no Larissa for the likes of this session. They have been replaced with the likes of Hetsta and also Lyria for the time being. So with that, keep that in mind and more. Also, past that sort of thing, also keep in mind that any sort of follows, any subs, any comments and chats and all that stuff relating to me and all that, I won't be able to really answer them until the end of the session. So I appreciate all the bits of support and more, but I'm going to be DMing. That's going to be my main focus. So if you do have something like super pressing for me, be sure to just drop a message to me in the likes of a DM over on Twitch. Discord is probably the best one and more. Besides that, everybody, let's get straight into the session and let's get started. The likes of Islands Bounty. Alrighty, we're going to swap on over to the likes of this overlay. Bam. Also, where is Mort? Oh, okay. So Mort's not going to be here for this session. That's perfectly fine. So if anybody wants to join in and take Mort's spot, if any of the Voden Fables Rangers want you to join in for the Westmarches, by all means, just let me know. And yeah, you can get jumping on in. All right, everybody, let's do this. And unmute.
If I say,
oh, yo.
So I do have some bad news.
Oh no.
You're all dead.
Herbert.
Wait,
wow.
Okay. No,
I had so many plans.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know.
It took this long?
But jokes aside, I do actually have bad news. So more, they just messaged me. They just forgot to message me. They won't be able to join in today's session to, for this to go about. Something came up. So hey, if any of the Fable Rangers want to join on in, by all means, you can hit some of them up and then ask, hey, if you want to join in, and we'll go from there. But right now, we're going to be rocking with 5 people. It's all good. All right. So with that said and done, is there any things that any of you guys need to have asked or any sort of issues you need addressed real quick before I get started? I got you, Katarina, with the likes of your stuff. I got that loaded up in the background. Anybody else?
Oh, what is going on?
Don't worry. Listen to Captain Fable. He'll tell you everything.
Okay.
I'm guessing after this situation, we did not get a short rest, but I still haven't had my 1+ studded armor.
So, Lyria, you and Resnick get your short rest. Like anybody coming from another adventure gets a short rest, but they don't get a long rest. All your spell slots are still expended and all that, so make sure those are adjusted, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, yeah, those are still there. But I was just meaning my studded level armor is still there. Sorry to inconvenience.
Oh, no, you're good. It takes 10 seconds. Don't worry a thing. So you said it's not there anymore. Oh, so to fix that, basically, if you just add it on D&D Beyond, like the +1 studded leather armor, then it's anytime I import it, it's always gonna like
okay.
It.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you wear it though too.
Let me do that now then.
Glamour studded. So you're good.
Glamour studded armor. Then that'd be nice.
I just have +1 studded, so.
yeah. Oh no! I'm not complaining. It's just I saw that and I was like, ooh.
It's like I want that one.
Yeah, all right. No, +1. Let's go.
Let me do one little thing. Bardbot's doing the typical thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna take forever to be able to play the likes of, this little song. So without further ado, I'm ready to go if you all are.
Ready?
Yeah, I can see the stream and I see all of Lyria's pictures. They're great. Sorry. Got
distracted. Oh, is it? I haven't entered. Wait, let me see.
Oh, here. There you go.
Oh, hey, nice. I love it.
Well, while you all are gathering force to look at that, let me show you one thing. That thing is to... Barbot, please do the thing. Do the thing. Come on. You got this. It's loading. It's thinking.
Do the thing.
Maybe. Eventually.
Do the thing!
Please?
Please?
Oh my god, Barbot is just struggling. There we go. Gather around the table, and let me tell you all a Voden fable. Gather around for the tale of these adventurers, survivors even. For this, my friends, the likes of the tale of a looming corruption. This is a tale to forge one's legend. My friends, we all gather forth for the infamous tale of an island's bounty. With that, previously, our heroes would gather forth in the likes of the Forbidden Expanse for the very first time. Leading the charge of this troop and explaining all bits of information was a strange oculi sorcerer of infernal heritage. This individual being Zale Xenakis, one of the soul-bound warriors who are trying to protect the likes of this realm, would call upon every one of our heroes today to explore the likes of a forgotten island of the Yasuda Oculi clan. Telepathus, as well as telekinetics and more lurk upon this once great region. However, they are long gone and long dead. With that, Zale Xenakis would love for our heroes to explore and see what they can find resource-wise, as well as other secrets looming within. With that, our heroes would rush forth and begin to start the likes of this grand journey, this grand adventure. However, things would not be as easy as they would so seem. They would run into the likes of a couple of bandits, to say the least, and nearly starting a fight, the bandits would eventually yield and let them pass, after arguing for them to pay a toll. Regardless, as the heroes would continue on, they would begin to see as the desert's harsh climate would take effect, but not in the likes of a great heat, but instead a snowstorm abundant. With it snowing in the likes of the desert, this strange realm of Voden, eventually our heroes would make their way past a forgotten burial. A burial of a smaller spirit named Spike. Rushing past that, they'd begin to head towards the likes of the floating or island debris and more, but not before the likes of a battle ensuing. The bandits would seem to take them up on that fighting offer, and with that, blood would shed across these lands. We return right in the midst of battle. Who will be victorious? Oh, we'll just have to see. In session 2 of Voden Fables, an island's bounty. With that, my friends, we pick back up exactly where we left off, but first, let me send you guys some sweet old music, if Bardbot wants to work, and then I can also swap maps for you. Now, Resnick, your token will be the old Hero Forge token for a bit, but that's perfectly fine. It's not that big a deal. It will be swapped in only just a moment. Right now, let me swap you over to here. That combat music going, activate, and bam, bam. Perfect. So, as we look back towards our heroes, you will see as they all begin to start one by one being summoned, to say the least. You look at each and every one of them, and Keeper Camino is on overtime. You look over and Camino just begins to look at the entire battlefield, and all of it freezes. It stops. It shatters for a moment. You notice as they begin to wield and weave arcane might before your very eyes. You see as they begin to unfurl the cloak, and as all these different constellations and more begin to form, Resnick, you're dropped off of the likes of Asiyu after only just completing the likes of your quest only several minutes ago. They rush over. Keeper Camino begins to soar across the sky, and as they do, they begin to place the likes of several individuals. Hetsa, you begin to actually get taken from the likes of the Keeper's realm, Keeper's Tavern, and thrust into the battle before they grab Dara and begin to take them into their own astral cloak. Katarina and more, you see as you're beginning to get placed down to oblivion. The same thing with you, Devlin, and more. And as this is said and done, you'll see as Keeper Raya begins to hold up and conjure one final arcane spell of an unimaginable arcane might. And they begin to summon forth the likes of Lyria from the Feywild formerly from the likes of the Voden Knights Mushroom Kingdom. That, as more individuals begin to start weaving and being summoned by the likes of Keeper Camino, look over and see as the ruins themselves are getting ready to start rumbling. They're shaking. They're getting ready to lift up, as Zale Xenakis had mentioned before. Heroes, you only have several moments before this battlefield begins to shift. It begins to turn. Rest up on the ruins and hitch a ride, or you will be left below and probably left for dead. That Keeper Camino begins to resume the likes of time before they vanish, and you see the battlefield beginning to unfold. Looking out and about, Lyria, I will need you, and I will need you, Hetsa, to roll for initiative. Alrighty. Make sure.
Do I have to click on my token or anything?
So if you go to the top right of your screen, you'll see the two sword icons, or the two swords crossed. Click on that. And then you'll scroll down to see Hetsa and their initiative D20 thingy.
Got it.
There you go. All right. So I think we are good for everything. Yep. All right. So let's start us off. Rezi, here's what you see. You look over, and as time begins to resume, you and Oski are kind of looking about after being dragged from a peaceful land, and you see a bunch of the bandits getting ready to attack each and every one of your allies, including yourself. You notice as the darkness has still remained for the time being, Devlin's completely shrouded, but there are also massive wild magic flumps also attacking everything and everyone in sight. Resnick, you receive initiative first, but what would you like to say and or do?
Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if I can actually get some distance, and I'm going to see. Yeah, let's do that. I can move right up to here. Us here. And we're just gonna try and hit this bandit.
All right, as you do, you rush over with the likes of Asu, kind of taking a little bit of cover, but also still grabbing onto the rubble and debris. You begin to get ready to either bring your sword or your bow, whichever one you wish.
Sword.
Sword attack. As you begin to bring it out, 17 to hit for 7 points of damage. That's going to be a lot for them. That is going to, that's going to bring or cleave them in half. Resnick, how do you kill them with one single strike?
Oh, definitely decapitation.
Decapitation, and you look, oh, good.
Nope, good. Nope.
You look over at the scene and you know or realize what must be done. There is no rest for the wicked. You rush out, dragging the legs of your short sword out and slashing, decapitating the individual's head as it rolls onto the ground. As with that, they are dead and defeated. But Resnick, it is your, or you still have the rest of your turn if there's anything else for you.
I think I'm good. The only thing I would do next turn is try to get ready for anything going upward.
All right. So you also, are they doing anything or no?
No, they're also. I'll keep them nearby me. They're also being prepped in case the rocks start flying upward.
Oh, don't worry, they are doing so already. Thankfully, you're on top of them, so you will be going up and hitching a ride with them. We go towards Katarina, and after that is going to be the flumps. But Katarina, as you emerge, what would you be doing at this time?
I'm gonna move right over to here, stand, look at the two next to me. It's just such a great spell. I've gotta use Thunderwave.
As you do. Go ahead. As you begin to get ready, what does this thunder wave look like as it emanates, exploding out towards the bandit warriors?
It is just this rage where Katarina just goes and just like stretches their arms out in this cry, basically just, I'm ready to fucking go.
And with that, as you do, you send them flying completely as one of them is able to succeed, but the other one fails. But regardless of their success, they cannot handle the might of the dragons within. You send them flying about, and their corpses are nowhere to be seen. That they are dead and defeated, but Katarina, you look over and there are still some mages around you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
And chromatic orb, I will, oops, I meant to target them. Oh, that missed.
Question, are you quicken spelling this?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha. As you begin to quicken spell, you channel the might of the dragons for a moment, converting all the bits of arcane chaos into your body and letting it forth between an arcane spell. However, at 9, it's unusual power that you're not you're not sure how to control. Are you using inspiration or keeping as is?
I don't know if I had one.
Well, if that's the case, we kind of have to assume that you do not for the time
Yeah.
being, but Jack can
No
choose to
worries.
give you inspo for later. It fires off and the chromatic orb strikes into the wall off to the side. It shatters forth, sending bits of debris left and right. But that is your bonus action. That might be your turn unless you want to move anywhere.
I'll move just a bit closer and stand on some of that debris.
All right, simple enough. That we go towards the flumps. Oh boy, here we go. So the flumps are all on the same initiative, so I will make sure to do so. Flumps are gonna be like, they're gonna start flying on over. They're gonna pick a random direct. Actually, they're probably not gonna run into the darkness. They are going to pick between 3 individuals, actually 4 individuals, because now they see Lyria. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 3. They're gonna go to you, Katarina. So at first the flumps were killing everybody that was hostile, but it seems to be they don't know friend or foe. Yeah. They're gonna look over and they're going to attack you with the likes of their tendrils attack. We'll see as they start wrapping around you, trying to drag you from the likes of the debris. We'll see if you're able to resist. That is a 14 to hit. As it does so, Katarina, how do you dodge?
In this case, instead of dodging, can I just like try to grab the tendrils and just kind of throw it back a little? Just like out of my face.
As you do, you grab it and you send it forth, and you'll see as they will speak into your mind for a moment. Let me make sure if you can understand them. Nope, you can't understand. Or wait, hold on, actually make sure. No, you cannot understand them still. So you just hear in your mind. With that is that guy's turn. This one is going to, or the flumps are now going to take random, or just run random directions until they get out of the darkness. Okay, all going 1. So they're all just gonna go forward. 5, 10, 15. They're gonna look over, see the situation. They're going to go here, here, and here, and I think that's their turn. That will be their go. Next up, this one is going to just go forward. 5, 10. Oh, hold on. Do I have both of them selected? I do. 10, 20, 25, 30. All right, that will be its turn. It's going to use its action to dash. All right, it's going to dash over towards here. It'll see the likes of Lyria, and it's going to just attach itself to you. Just, it's going to just wrap around your legs, almost trying to restrain you, but nothing mechanical, though.
Okay.
All right. This one is going to start running forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, it's going to get a lay of the land. It's going to use its dash action. It's going to dash over towards here, towards this guy. It's going to start wrapping its tendrils around the mage. And I believe that is all the flumps' turns. That will be their go. We head over to you, Devlin Silverdawn. What you got for us?
All right. If I recall correctly, I'm flying, right?
Yes, you are flying, and you are above the likes of this darkness.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So I'm going to move here. Full movement speed there, and I'm going to attack this mage in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything crazy right now. Yeah,
Fair enough.
Do that. So I'm just going to firebolt the mage.
Got it. As we're going to do so, conjuring all the bit of fire, you send it forth into one singular bolt. Make an attack roll with the flame. 16, that is going to hit them, I believe. And you're hitting the one up front, right?
Yeah, the one right in front of me. Yep.
It would hit them, but as they look over, they will say, "Not today. Not ever." When they'll begin to conjure an arcane shield, the flaming bolt strikes over before ricocheting off to the side, striking into the wall over towards the left. With that, they will dodge these below and expend a spell slot. The AC has been raised, but Devlin, you have the rest of your turn still.
Here, let's see. Nope, I will. So Devlin, who's now Bedlam, is going to look at the mage and say, "Ah, such paltry magic. That was but a test of your ability. Next time, you shall not be so lucky." And I end this turn there.
That is the end of your turn. You look over. Herbert's not an initiative. What the heck? Let me remove them out of combat. All right, we go towards Lyria. What would you like to do?
Just look down at the fella and say, "Oh, hello there," and then pat the hair. So cute. They're just going to look around. Oh, what the fuck is happening? So you have like mages over here is what I see right on the other side.
So I guess to get a general lay of the land, and anybody who wants to, you can speak up and help them out. But Lyria, you kind of see as Resnick is off to the side, they're grabbing onto the legs of the rocks and getting ready to actually fly upwards. There are bandits about that are also on the rocks, but they're getting ready to strike out towards your friends. Looking about, Devlin seems to be in, well, you know, Devlin's doing Devlin things as per usual, but there's also giant flumps that are attacking each and every one of your friends.
Huh. This seems to be in a pickle, but I do like some good party as I am. Let me look at for a moment. I'm going to cast as an action vicious mockery to the mage that I see.
As you do, casting vicious mockery, what do you do to insult them?
I don't know what in the world is going on, but you sure suck ass.
Okay, all right. As this happens, they'll look over and they'll get a sort of, their ears will kind of twitch for a second as they overhear your bardic charm and your bardic humiliation. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
19. God damn, it seems to be these vicious mockeries today. They're just not your jam, Lyria.
This is not working today. Alright. So then bonus action, I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations and I'm gonna have 5 temp to Kata, 5 temp to Devlin or whoever is the real Devlin, because there's a virally bunch of them.
Fair enough.
5 temp for me. Do I see Resnick actually?
Yeah, you would see them. It's a little bit off to the side, but yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, I'm still in range to be able to do it, so yeah, and they also get 5 temp.
Alright.
And with that movement...
Oh, so make sure I got this right. Did you get Bardic Inspiration or did you do the Mantle of Inspiration?
Oh, the Mantle Inspiration. I can do
Okay.
that by using 1 Bardic Inspiration, is what I said, sorry.
Gotcha. And who's getting hit by this again?
Katarina, Devlin, me, and Resnick, because I can do that.
Alright. Katarina, you get your or temp HP, and Devlin, you already have your temp HP. Nice. Alright, Delirium, you look over and the rocks are beginning to start floating upward before your very eyes. What are you doing?
Interesting. I am going to just walk. Just going to like keep moving towards where everybody is, like over here.
As you do, you kind of struggle a little bit to walk, but you just see as they're just kind of holding onto your ankles.
Buddy, come on, let's go. Just like...
Ow! Alright, Larry, that's your action bonus and movement. I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
Alrighty, we go to the next individual in this combat. We go towards the bandit, then it's going to be the mage, then it's going to be you, Hesta. Alright, bandit's turn. They're going to look over at Resnick, and they're going to jump onto the likes of the, or jump over towards the rocks and more. As they're kind of lifting up, you'll see as they stumble for a second before they get ready to aim one of their hand or these crossbow bolts. But it's kind of a crossbow bolt that's attached to your arm rather than an actual physical weapon. They fire it forth and they try to strike over at you, Rez. It's a battle between the archers. That is a natural 20 for 16 points of damage. He seems to be coming in swinging with the arrow striking over towards you. It strikes into the likes of your shoulder and with so much force and pressure, it nearly knocks you off of the likes of the structure itself. With that, you fail your concentration if you're concentrating on anything, and you are not knocked prone, but you're just blasted backwards. With that, that is going to be that guy's turn. Mage's turn over here. This one will graciously begin to step up, and as they're continuing to conjure, they will drop the likes of the darkness as they see that it is folly to continue on with this display. One of the darknesses will drop, and they will look over towards you all, and they are gonna do some fun stuff. Fun stuff for them, but not necessarily for you. They're gonna cast. Oh boy, that's not good. Probably not that one. They're gonna go here, 5, 10, 15, 1T. And yeah, they're gonna end it right about here, I think. You'll see as they begin to, or as they're taking each step, bits of fire and the infernal arcane begins to form up amongst their entire body, their feet, and even their head as it begins to brim and explode out with the blinding light. You'll see as it begins to coalesce and combine into the likes of their hands before shooting into a massive cone. They're gonna cast Burning Hands at you all. They're gonna see how many people they can affect with it. All right, this is gonna be, all right, this is gonna be all of you, I believe. That's gonna hit Devlin, the Flump, and Katarina. How many dexterity saving throws are you gonna take 15 points of fire damage? The Flump will succeed.
So that is going to dispel one of my mirrored images.
So I think that's only with attack rolls. And actually, you might be right though. Let me check.
Is that a nat 20?
Yes, it was.
20. That is a success immediately. Hold that thought for 1 second. Let me look at mirror image, because I forget how it works when it comes to what do you call it? Saving throws. Mimic your actions. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, hits one of your duplicates. I'll look it up. Mirror image with spells, and if I don't find an answer within 10 seconds, then I will just go about it. Only attack rolls. Okay, it's only attack rolls for this. So you still got to make the dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
And we'll go from there. So let me put that back. 18. That's going to succeed. So as the flames begin to emanate from their hands, you notice as sadly the Flump off to the side is no longer alive. But that's, I guess, a good news for the likes of you, Katarina, as it was trying to strangle you earlier. With that, Devlin, Katarina, you both take a total of 15 points of damage. Now, it already went to Kat, but it didn't go to you, Devlin. Let me, 8 points of damage. There we go. All right, that is the mage's turn, and they'll look over towards you, Katarina. What? Can't handle the heat, can you? That will end their turn. That's you are up and you see all of this emanating. What would you like to do? It's your turn in initiative.
The rocks are going up, right? That's the idea. Hetza with like a wine glass in their hands is gonna look around and just be like, well, shit. Can I summon my weapon as like a bonus action this turn?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I mean, I can. Yeah. I'll let you even have the weapon as like for free. You're good.
For free. Okay. Giant battle axe appears as they throw the wine glass behind them. We'll jump on. Let's actually see how far I can get.
You want a battle axe or you want to keep the great axe?
Great axe. Sorry. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's get right here. God. There we go. Got to reposition battlefield. And seeing that mage. Yeah. Orb of bluish light, and I'm just going to Eldritch Blast this mage here. Target. Roll.
The 9. Oh, that is not gonna do it. You got any inspiration that you want to use for it?
I think I have one.
I believe you do. You can, if you want to use it, then you can
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, I'll reroll. I don't like starting off like this.
Fair enough. 11 to hit. That is enough, I believe, unless I'm crazy. You were targeting, let's see, the mage. Nah, that's not gonna do it. You see as they're just barely able to miss, or you're barely able to miss. You see as it strikes them, but it more so strikes the hood and knocks it down, revealing the likes of their bald head. You see as there are brands, inscriptions, as well as just blood plastered upon them. They look over and they say, interesting. An Eldritch ability. Let's
Keep
see how
talking,
strong
Baldy.
it is. As you do, that is your action. You do have a bonus action though.
I think I'm gonna save on there. I think I have 5 more feet of movement. Let me see if I can. Yeah, if I move here. Wait, why can't I? How do I move my token? There we go. I'm still on the rocks here, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Get a little closer. That'll be it.
All right. So with that, one thing. If also if any, dang it. I was gonna ask if hey if you guys want to message in and see if they want to play, then yeah, just shoot them a message on Discord and they can jump on in. But they were at work. They just responded on YouTube. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, that is your turn. We go towards the next individual initiative, being this mage. They're already pissed off at you, or you're more so pissed off at them, Katarina. They are going to look around and they see as it is not time for this just yet. They're not, you haven't simmered enough. They're going to look over and they are going to cast the likes of a similar spell to what their brethren kind of did earlier. And as they do, almost like a shotgun blast, it sends you back flying as you take the brunt of this burning hands to the face. As it emanates, let's see who's going to be taking this. This is going to be Devlin as well as Katarina once more. They're just going to keep on blasting you guys with AoEs until you die. Dexterity saving throws, 14 points of damage. The flump is already dead, so I can remove them. Katarina, 17 will succeed. You will take 7 points of damage. Devlin, let's see if you're able to be as lucky.
One second. Sorry about that.
All good, all good. I will remove that. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's doing your thing twice. Let me fix that. What was the damage from earlier? Cause yeah, you haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, Devlin's going to. I'm going to Tides of Chaos. That's saving.
Okay, you got it. I will first fix the likes of your HP. Should be around.
Yeah, I just got rocked.
Yeah, I think it's relatively this. Oh wait, you got the also the 10 HP, so it should be roughly this.
Oh.
That was a disadvantage, so going with advantage, that's going to be 12 plus 2. That is their DC. You will save and you will take half damage, my friend. As this happens, the flames begin to take you. And wait, say it again.
I think it did full damage to me because I was at 20 before it hit and I saved.
No. Oh wait, yeah, it did for some reason. That's dumb. Here, I'll fix that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling that out. But Devlin, as you begin to do so, you see as a bit of the clones are trying to take up the brunt or the force of it, but the arcane is clashing with the arcane. It is not able to do so. You're able to dodge out of the way just barely from getting your entire head singed off, but it is rough right now for you. You're gonna take a total of 7? Yep, 7 points of damage. And with that, that is this mage's turn. We go towards the next one, the bandit off to the side, and they're actually going to choose between the flump or the likes of you, Hetza. They're gonna roll a d4. It's gonna be 3. 1, 2, 3 is gonna be the flump, and a 4 is gonna be towards you. All right, they're gonna hit the flump. They're gonna look over and not understanding what the hell this squid thing is, they'll begin to say, "What? Ew! And they're gonna just smack it away with the likes of their sword. All right, scimitar attack, 21 to hit, 4 points of damage. That nearly cuts the flump in half. With that, they'll kind of try to back up for a bit, but that will be their turn. While this is going on, you look over as the floating island is still dropping debris on each and every one of you. So you try to dodge off to the side as it begins to crash down into the sand. Katarina, you try to fly off, while Devlin, you trying to use anything for shielding and covering. But I need all of you at the end of this round to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that's going to be 2d4 bludgeoning damage. Katarina, that will fail. Resnick, that will succeed. Devlin, that will succeed. Go ahead.
My turn, right, to dex save, right?
Yes. Hesta, that will fail. And
Ooh,
Lyria,
nice.
that will succeed. So here's what happens. So none on success. So Hesta, you will take this damage, and Katarina, you as well. It's going to be a total of 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you're just barely able to dodge the rocks and debris, but some of them actually strike into your head, drawing a bit of blood. Katarina, you're on your last leg, but the battle is only beginning as you all rise up. You see as Resnick begins to just soar up towards the sky as the floating island begins to continue on. And with that, each and every one of you follow as you are all on the rocks and debris. Friends, it's time for a little bit of dynamic combat. I'm going to change maps for you as you are no longer here anymore. Oh boy, here we go, here we go.
We're flying or we're falling? Which one is which?
Oh, you are flying. Fly, you fool, fly. Oh boy, all right, this is gonna be wild when you see this map. Give me just 2 seconds and I will get everything set up for you.
These mages are getting on my nerves.
Just jam into
It's always fire. You always have to pick fire as a spell.
It's
Oh,
pretty
boy,
damage.
Here we go, here we
It
go.
does good damage to fire.
Oh, and we almost got the other mage.
This girl is on fire.
Oh boy, this is. I hope you guys are ready for this one. And they are at half health. Okay, so here we go. All right, so all I can say is good luck.
Thank you.
You all look over and as you begin to soar into the sky, the bits of snow actually turning into sleet. The clouds are rushing past each and every one of you as you continue to ascend higher and higher. You look down below, and any of you who are afraid of heights, you would definitely be clinging to the likes of anything around you for dear life. That's welcome to the show. With that, I'm gonna need all of you to re-roll initiative as we continue on for the rest of this fight.
Nice.
Oh boy, looking about, you guys will, we'll also get into a couple of new mechanics in a second, but for right now, I need you guys to re-roll initiative. I'm gonna re-roll for the NPCs though.
And my low.
Damn it, I like
Can I try to
shift.
use my initiative to reroll, or my inspiration to reroll initiative?
Yep, you can do that.
Cool, I will, because I will hopefully go.
I'm gonna need that later.
Remove lots of you.
Yeah, I think I got inspo. Yes.
Yes, you
Thank
did.
you.
I
I got
don't
that. I'm
think
also gonna
it
save
rolled
it.
my initiative the second time. Oops.
You said it didn't roll, or you didn't roll it, it rolled for you?
No, I went to click it and it didn't show up the total.
Oh, you got a 6, sadly.
Ah,
All
I
right.
thought that was the first one.
Oh, did you have advantage?
No, I was going to use an inspiration to reroll it.
Gotcha, I will do that manually then.
Okay.
19, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we start off the top of the round with the flump, and then Katarina coming in right afterwards. But we'll see what happens in just a second. Okay, this flump, after a bit of time, will look over, and they are absolutely terrified at what's going on. They were clinging onto Lyria, and now they will begin to just start floating about, and they are going to just rush over, trying to almost like it's very much a strange sort of look. Each tendril kind of wrapping itself around the rocks before slowly forming over towards here, and you'll see as it begin to go And they're going to use their action, and they're going to use Stench Spray. And they're going to use it over at this guy. If you can give me back my use, because I didn't get to do it. There we go. They're going to send a Stench Spray over towards this guy. They're going to need to make a Dexterity saving throw, which they will succeed. They will not get coated in the likes of poison and foul-smelling liquid as this emanates from the flump. It is very much disgusting, but here we are. Katarina, you look over and see the entire display. With that, what would you like to say and/or do?
Well, these goddamn mages and their magic. I'll show you an AoE spell. It's called Thunderwave.
I'm
It's an
near
oldie,
you.
but a goodie.
Wait, does
don't
it
worry,
hit me?
No, it hits the individuals in front of them. But you cast Thunder Wave, they're gonna make a Constitution saving throw. 10 and a 2. That's both a fail, but it's only 5 points of damage. But that might be enough to knock them off. You send them in. It emanates and explodes out with the lightning above and around them, and they're gonna get knocked back. How far?
How far does it do? It's 10 feet.
10 feet. All right, this guy is flying backwards, but he has a flying speed, so he's fine. This individual will get knocked backwards. 5, 10, and he'll crash into the rocks over here. You'll see as he will begin to try to grab onto the likes of the stones and more. We'll see if they're able to do so. They're going to be plummeting a long way down. Dexterity saving throw or death. You'll see as they're hanging onto the edge, and it's only by their fingertips as they're struggling about. All right, that is the or that is your action. You do have your bonus action and movement.
I'll move right up this way, and I will use my bonus action to do my, because sorcerers can do 2-leveled spells a turn, right?
Yes.
This one's a bonus action, Flame Blade.
Flame Blade, all right.
That wasn't to attack, but to activate it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Let me fix that. As you do so, which weapon are you inflaming right now? No. Flame Blade is...
It creates one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So what does this look like as you conjure the spell?
It is this fiery, scimitar that has, a draconic form to it, as they kind of pull it out of the air.
With that, as you do, the individual will begin to look impressed, but more so fearful of their lives as they see the judge of their life and or death in front of them. Katarina, is that in your turn?
Yeah, because I can't do an attack.
All right, Bandit's turn. They're going to look over, and as they do, they're going to just try to fire off, again, trying to continue the likes of this archer battle. They're going to send a strike over towards you, Resnick. Let's see if you're able to survive for this one. Scimitar, or short bow attack. It flies wide, and with a natural one, the wind begins to take it, and it goes striking into the rocks below. That is their turn. Devlin, you are up as you receive initiative. What would you like to do?
Cool. So I'm still, me and Katarina still flying, even though we're in the air still.
So you would.
How does that work?
So you can if you want, but you are not flying right now. You are on the rocks.
Okay, so if we're on the, well, I mean, I can't fly at will. That was just an effect of the.
Oh, you were levitating, right?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so you're not really flying. You're just kind of not even really hovering. It's every time you're kind of lifting up, the rocks are kind of lifting up below you. Does that make sense?
Interesting. All right. Well, I guess I could just ask that because I'm going to move to the center, that center mass there.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm levitating, then I guess I should be able to do that.
So which direction? Where do you kind of path yourself to kind of get there?
So you see to the right, there's a group of rocks there. So I'll probably just move there and then kind of pop over to the center mass there.
All right, as you do, you're kind of running and trying to use the likes of your hands to block any bits of debris flying your way. Now, this is a very easy check, but I just need to make need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're jumping from platform to platform. DC is only 5 because it's not that big of a jump. 16, you're good to go. You jump on over and you realize that everybody kind of looking around. If you guys are going to be trying to traverse the lengths of this land, it's going to definitely be a little bit more difficult depending on where you're coming from. Devlin, you're able to move. What else you got for us?
All right, cool. So Devlin's going to look at in the mage that Katarina's fighting in their direction. and he's gonna say, "Can you hear it? The orchestra of flame." And I'm gonna use Quicken Spell, and I'm gonna cast Web over here.
Boy, all right. Casting web over towards them.
It's going to latch on to all the debris there to anchor itself.
14 and a 15. They will both succeed, but
And I'm going to cast Fireball on the web to ignite the web.
same thing, same song and dance. All right, here's what's gonna happen. As you web the likes of the debris and more, you notice as they're able to jump out of the way. However, here's what's gonna happen. You're casting Fireball on it. I will have them make a dexterity saving throw against the firebolt's damage. You roll a d10, and they will just have advantage against it because they didn't get hit by the web. 3 points. All right, we'll see if they're able to dodge out of it. Dexterity saving throw 18. They will get out. Second one, they will also get out. You see as they're rushing past, and it's more so not necessarily the idea, it's more of the wind is blowing forth any and all projectiles, so it's hard to kind of target anything, especially from a distance. As the web begins to fly over, it actually combines a bunch of the rocks and more, providing a little bit of a safety net to walk across, but now it's burning away, and not so much. Devlin, that is your action and your bonus action, correct?
And that was my movement, so that is it. But the web is still ignited, so when they start their turn, it's
right
inside the web.
You got it. So that's gonna be that, guys. They're going to so they're starting their turn. They succeeded on the saving throw, so not entangled in it. So how would that work, or does it not say?
It's weird, right? Because web says when they start their, like, it doesn't say on the turn that it's cast that they needed to make the saving throw. It says when they start their turn inside the web, they can make the strength throw to see if they're restrained.
Gotcha.
Or not.
So they're not restrained. So I think I just rolled beforehand. So those dexterity saving throws will go on now. They're not restrained for the time being, but they are caught in the likes of the flames. I don't
That's
know. Oh, it's
2d4
damage.
Yep.
So yeah, 2d4 instead. You can roll for that. Seven points. All right. As they begin to do so, they will dodge out of the way, but they will take half of that damage. And yeah, that guy's fucking done. And this guy is still alive. As this happens, you notice as the webs and the fire, it's more so the explosion of the flames themselves begin to strike into this individual's hair, catch it on fire, and all the bits of their clothing. You see as they begin to scream, no, please! And they will fall dead and defeated. How do you want to do this?
So you see Bedlam is like kind of doing like the little finger like he's conducting an orchestra. And as with each movement of his hands, like the flames just dance. And they kind of just flicker and consume the dude.
For that, he is dead and down. That will be his go. Plum's turn. Next up over here, this guy is gonna... let's try to skip him. This guy is going to look over, and they're gonna go to the closest individual. And as they do, you'll see as they begin to go, yeah, and they will fire off a stench ray or stench spray to both you, Katarina, and the likes of the mage off to the side. Now, the mage will have disadvantage because, you know, they're kind of hanging barely by a thread, but...
It's a dex save?
Yes, dexterity saving throw, an 8 and a 9. That will fail. And with that, let me see. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Ooh, that's even worse. Okay. So, Katarina, I'ma just hit you with it. You smell this foul stench begin to emerge, and to put it lightly, you smell like ass, trash, and succotash, my friend. This shit is awful. And you look at the mage, and they're kind of trying to, they sniff out for a second, and that will disrupt their concentration, trying to hold it back. And as they do, they will try to make a strength save, or they will fall to their death. A 5? Nah, that is it. You see as they begin to almost get distracted for a moment, and all the bits of strength leaving their fingertips, they will fall to oblivion. That the mage can't really do anything about it. They can't really cast Featherfall or anything. It will be considered outside the combat. But if you want to do a little last fuck you can't strike them while they're falling down. That's completely fine. But
Sure,
they are
I'll
out of
just
combat.
swing them and just swing the blade.
With that, they will fall to their death. That is the Flump's turn. Next up in initiative, we look over towards this individual here, and they're going to catch the likes of Asayu off by themselves as they just got barely separated from you, Resnick.
No.
They're gonna wrap around him. They're gonna give Asayu a big ol' hug. Until that hug becomes a little bit violent. 13 to hit, 8 points of damage. Asayu will begin to look over and they kind of just, almost out of instinct, they reach over, the Flump tries to reach high, and Asayu goes low. You see as they just kind of roll over on their face, and they just kind of roll over like a dog out of the way, dodging the blow. That is their go. Next up is Illyria. What would you like to do?
Alright, sorry if you hear dogs bark in the background. They're being crazy. I've been trying to shut them out for a while. So sorry for that. I only have 3. No, there was only 2 guys now in front. You know what? Fuck it. Bane, first level at those 2.
You got it. So if you wanna, these are, or which one exactly? Because there's 4.
I only can do this within 30 feet, so I will do it with the only 2. Well, actually, I'll do a first level, which is just 3, and I'm just going to like put the other Blast Bane where the one who's attacking Katarina.
All right, they're gonna make some charisma saving throws. The Flump, that's a 19, they will succeed. The Mage, they will succeed with a 15, I believe.
Nope. They fail. It's a 16 the saving.
Oh, never mind. 20 charisma coming into play. They cannot resist the likes of your charm, but we'll see if the bandit over here can. 7, they cannot. That the 2 bandits will begin to become baned, and their attack rolls and saving throws will be done with a D4 subtracted from it. That the Feywild begins to strike into them and their eyes, and they are distracted. But Lyria, you have a bonus action in movement.
Bonus action again, but Mantle Inspiration and giving everybody 5-10 within 60 feet of me, and which I think it's everybody.
I believe so.
Because I do know some have gotten hurt. So.
I don't know if Resnick is in there though.
I don't know where I am.
Oh wait, what the fuck? What the hell?
Why hits?
I've just been falling this entire time.
Alright. We're gonna roll a d4. What the heck? How did you get into initiative then if we were tokens in here? What the fuck? That's so weird.
Yeah.
I rolled initiative on my character sheet.
Oh, okay. Here. Oh, I think it was because I didn't have your token placed because I didn't know you were playing until like 5 minutes beforehand. I think that's
No, that's
why.
fine.
Okay, hold on. I got you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right. You're gonna be over here. You're gonna be kind of towards Illyria in a way, but not too far off. Let me drag you. There you are, buddy. A little bit out of the webs, please.
So Kata hits and Devin definitely has it. Resnick also can have it.
Alright, let me fix that up.
2, 3, 4.
So, Hesta, if you want to use your reaction to move at all, you can do so. That goes for anybody.
I think I haven't got hit, so I'm gonna... Can I give my other 5 temp that I can give to Asen?
Oh, wait, so, to who again?
I can give the Mantle Inspiration to 5 creatures. I already give it to the rest of the party, but I wanted to give it to Ase, who is alone, who I can still reach.
Oh, you can. Oh, it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can do that. They will take it gracefully.
Yeah. Everybody gets 5 temp.
Nice, thank you. How does movement work if I want to get next to this mage over here?
So you can move. You just tell me what you want to do. You're basically having to jump and then hope to God that you don't get carried by momentum and sent flying off of this map.
Oh, okay.
Because you can use the reaction to...
I'll jump to him with my movement.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to move if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, you rush over, and as you do, you take a leap. It's not too hard of a DC. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I've been rolling really bad. So.
Oh, Now is the day that you don't, or now is the moment where you don't.
Okay. Yeah, positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Bro, yeah, you're good. You jump over
Okay.
and you reach over to the other side. You're gonna be placed about right over here, just hanging on the edge of this sort of thing. Looking over, you have the great axe in hand, and you're ready to slash. All right. That
Could I-
is. Oh, go ahead.
Use my reaction to just get over to the other side of the mage.
Sure. Ooh. This is okay. So if
Because I
you're
can
gonna do this,
fly.
oh, you can fly
So-
right now.
Yeah, it lasts. I probably only have like 3 more rounds of it.
Got you. It is okay. If that's the case, then yeah, you can just sort of fly over. No checking.
Yeah. Because it's my draconic flight.
Yay.
All right. So with that, that is your reactions. Lyria, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm not gonna dare to move. I'm scared.
All right. That is your go. We go towards the bandit over here. This guy is not enjoying himself right now. He already did took the damage from earlier, I believe. Yes, he did. He's going to strike over at this flump, and he is going to eviscerate him. There's going to be an attack roll. Never mind, he is not going to eviscerate him. You see as he strikes over with the scimitar, the flump actually grabs the weapon and just tosses it off to the side. No!
Hilarious.
And with that, oh boy, yeah, the nat 1 on top of that, oh god. Yeah,
So he's disarmed right now? Oh, that's
he is
amazing.
disarmed, he is nearly on fire. Yeah, it's not a good time for him.
Also, Bane, I think.
Yep, he rolled a 2 because of Bane. So
Yeah.
we go towards Resnick. You look over and there's an individual firing a bow at you, and there's another one with a sword at your throat. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna have number 1. Ossie's gonna attack the front.
Fair enough.
Let me see if I can actually find his stuff still, because... it is there.
11 to hit. 6 points of damage. Let's see if that's gonna strike the flump. Sadly, just below what you need, just below. You try to reach out and bite onto him, but you see as the tendrils are actually too slippery for him to make purchase and make a grasp onto him. Anything else for you, though?
Me, I will attack the guy next to me then, if that is the case.
All right, go for it.
The sword!
Sword of Truth. 12 to hit. I think that'll either just miss or that might hit them. Let's find out. That will be their AC. That is enough to hit them. 6 points of damage as you strike into them. You see as your bits of blood begins to fly off to the side as you're able to stab towards their guts, yanking the blade back. Oof, they are looking rough. Anything else would you like to do?
Bonus action attack with other short sword?
Yes, you actually used your bonus action to command Asa, you remember?
Okay. Just want to make sure about that. Then I am done, because I also used my reaction, so everything's good there.
All right, let me do one little thing. All right, if that's the case, then Resnick, that is your turn. We go towards the flump, and then Hetsta, you are next. This flump has had a bad day. Had a real bad day. They are going to, yeah, they still have it. Also, Katarina, I actually did not mention this. So the actual effect of the stench spray is you are poisoned for the likes of 3 hours, and you also smell terrible. That is what the effect was.
Okay.
All right, so they're gonna add a little bit more stench to you. Sadly, they're actually gonna fly over here. They're gonna just like freaking the hell out. They're going to look over and just gonna blast all of you with another stench spray. All
I
right.
didn't want to get too close.
He's gonna fly over here. And he will back up. He's gonna back up to kind of do this, set himself up. But dexterity saving throws for all of you. I can ignore the flump one, but the mage will succeed with a 14, but a 21 from Katarina. And also,
Bane!
oh yeah, oh god, yeah, that could get him.
A 3.
DC's only 10, or DC's still 10. 11 will succeed still.
I would have made the roll.
That's
Why?
a no.
No! Well, Katarina, looks like you have a buddy now, as Hetsa will be struck with the legs of the horrific stench, and you will also be poisoned and smell like ass and trash. All right. That is not good at all. Where is the poison? There we go. Poisoned, and then it's poisoned. All right, that is the flump's turn. I'll adjust them so they can actually hit that little area. That will be their go. That's the. As this is said and done, you look over and why did initiative break? Heck?
I don't know.
Oh, let's fix that. There we go. I don't know. That's weird. They're looking at Hesta like they're the black sheep or something. What's going on? Regardless, it is your turn initiative. Do what you would like to do.
So, to do a shove, does it have to be directly back? Or can I, like, shove them to the side?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Alright. I'm gonna try to shove them to the, right? Right there.
As you do, how are you? Are you just, like, picking them up and throwing them? What does this look like?
I'm going to go the flat end of the, battle axe and kind of baseball swing them in the head. Batter up! Bah!
As you do, you swing forth, but the bit of the stench is kind of getting into your way. You can make an athletics check, but you do so with disadvantage. They will make a dexterity check, but they have Bane also on top of this. All right.
Okay, how do I roll disadvantage?
Hold control and then hit the ability. Lyria, if you could do the honors and roll a d4 for me.
Wars. It's fun.
All right.
D4.
All right, it's gonna be whatever this is, -1.
I won.
That's a 2. With that, Hesta, how do you want to throw them off and kill them?
Like, after the thing they just kind of, like, brush out of the way. You really need to learn when to stop talking. Have a nice fall. Whoop-ah! And gets...
And with that, you see as they do almost a backflip as they go flying wide before they are caught with the wind, and to their death they will fall. That is your turn in, or no, that is your action. You have a bonus action and movement, my friend. What else?
Karina, nice to see you. I'm gonna go kill the things over this way.
Dude, they smell. And so do we.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Little jump over.
All right. That. Yes. Same thing. So this is. Does poison give you disadvantage on ability checks and that, or is it?
I can try to double check.
Let's look. 'Cause I don't remember. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah. So this is a saving throw. Never mind. Dexterity saving throw. All right, you're good. DC's 5 anyways. Anywhere else you would like to go?
I think I would actually... Let's see. A lot of stuff going on the battlefield. Yeah, I guess I'll get up close.
All right.
And, yeah, that'll be my turn. I don't think I can do anything else.
All right, as you do, you begin to rush over, and as you begin to gather forth towards this flump, you all begin to notice that something strange begins to start forming all around for a second. You see as some bit of fog that's purple begins to start looming. Now, for some of you, you might realize what this means, but we'll get to that soon. All right. Bandit's turn. They will take their go, and they will look over. And they're gonna. Oh boy, hold on. Let me see if they if they saw what you just did. Let's hope they didn't. Perception.
Oh, please, God, no.
3. Okay, they won't get the idea to shove Resnick off, but instead they're going to get the idea to stab him off. All right, they're going to just try to kick you to the likes of your shin for a moment, trying to throw you off balance before slashing at your chest. Scimitar attack. 17, 3 points of damage. You'll take the brunt of it, but the likes of Lyria's mantle of inspiration begin to inspire you as you throw yourself backwards, kind of falling with the wind and momentum. You're able to stumble back a little bit, and you're not taking too much of the abuse. Bandit will look over, and as they hold the legs of the blade up towards your neck once more, they'll say, "You need to learn when to die. Stop resisting." All right.
God damn it, your leader's dead. It's over already.
Well, we'll see if they believe that. All right. Looking around and about, you look to see as you all hear a faint voice begin to emerge. You all groan before you hear.
Oh my god.
We just fought you. Fuck off.
Well, you're gonna fight him again as you look over and you see. All right. Who wants to do the honors in rolling your death? Anybody? Any takers?
Yeah, sure.
Anybody? No?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. That's freaking fantastic, my friend. Can you roll a d6 plus 2? So you use the bottom right, and you roll a d6 plus 2 over there.
Oh no.
5. That. Oh boy, here we go. One over here. One over here. Another, another over here. Another over here. Hi, Devlin. And one final one over here, where all the fire and the flames are emanating. You look over and you see as bits of corruptive individuals begin to slowly start forming before your very eyes. They materialize through the fog before they look over, and they seem to have a very big vendetta amongst you all. The chip on their shoulder, it will get ready to strike at you for today. First, let me have them roll for initiative. Now, Resnick, as you begin to yell out that their leader is dead, they'll look about and say, well, it seems to be that you will be lost and forgotten then, because these fuckers are here. All right, with that, the bandits' turn is done. I will roll initiative for the NPCs.
What the fuck is going on? I guess like proclaims.
What? Too many things, Hetsa. Too many things.
Oh boy, things are getting spicy. All right, next up in initiative, we have the likes of the Flump. Then it's gonna be you, Hitsta, and then afterwards, it's gonna be the Red Corruption. All right. Or actually, hold on, I got that completely wrong. Next up is gonna be the Flump. Then after that is gonna be the Katarina, and afterwards it is the Red Corruption. There we go. All right, this individual is going to start wrapping its tendrils around the likes of the bandit, and they are going to try to attack them. Tendrils for 13 to hit, 9 points of damage. They'll just kind of wrap around their face like one of the face huggers and just begin to start strangling them. As they do so, they will fall over and die. Katarina, your turn is up though. What would you like to do?
Well, there's someone right here. I have Flame Blade up. But I'm poisoned. If I were to try to use Prestidigitation as my action to clean myself, that wouldn't help with the poison, would it? No.
No, I don't believe so.
You know what? It's worked a few times. I will try to push you off the best way I know how.
All right.
I mean,
Thunder Wave? Oh yeah, it's Thunder
Yeah.
Wave. As you begin to do so, an explosion emanates, a thunderous crack as you try to send them flying.
Why? I'm trying to kiss. Oh, did I actually already click it over there?
No. Hold up, I got you. What level are you casting this at?
First.
First level,
Still.
and this would be your final first level spell slot, correct?
Yes.
Alright, I will give this back and I'll cast it for you. Alright, Thunder Wave! Alright, that's going to be 7 points of damage, but they're going to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because the corruption always does so. A 15, does that succeed? I believe it will.
I think so.
Yeah, so they will take the likes of the thunder damage before they're blasted back a little bit, but they're able to maintain their ground and look over towards you. They speak and say, "A folly effort, die!" Alright, Katarina, anything else?
Yes. Even though I cast Flame Blade, it's an action to make an attack, right? So I can't make it as a bonus action.
Yeah, it would be.
Damn. I'll just get ready the best way I can, because backing up's not a great idea when I'm this low. So I'll just get ready to square off with this one.
Alright. Next up, we got the flame individual over here. The Red Corruption will begin to conjure a couple of arcane, or a bit of arcane might, and they are gonna just start blasting at everyone for a moment. They're gonna send, or as 3 motes of or embers begin to slowly start forming, they will strike out as they cast Scorching Ray. But first one is going to be towards the likes of this flump over here. I'm gonna target them. The second one is going to be towards Asayu, and the last one is gonna be over towards Devlin. So 3 attack rolls. Let's see what happens. Scorching Ray. That's an 8 for all of them. Ooh, that is horrible. That is going to miss each and every last one of you. No need to roll for your thing, Devlin. As the flames begin to get taken by the likes of the rain and more, that will be their turn. Next up in initiative, we have the bandits' turn. They are gonna look over and they're gonna take a pot shot over towards the red corruption as they begin to get over here, take a knee and fire forth. It's gonna be a scimitar or short bow attack. 9, that's not gonna do it. They will miss completely as the arrow strikes into the wood below. Next up is Devlin. What would you like to do?
All right. So this dude that's on the bottom here, that piece of debris that he's on is not completely attached.
No.
Is it? Okay. Physics is a little weird right now.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Because the debris in flight is potentially, it's seemingly weightless. So if I casted Mage Hand, could I flip that piece of debris since it would be less than 10 pounds?
You had the same idea as I.
Same.
I like this. This is creative. Let's do this. All right, Devlin, you are a sorcerer. You cast your spells with charisma. I need you to make a charisma check, and I need you to do it with advantage because I like the cool idea. Let's see what you can do. Come on, buddy.
Where is it at? Sorry.
So if you hit charisma and then you hit ability checks and the advantage. Fine. There you go. One more time because I'm giving you advantage. 18. As you begin to materialize the hand forth with Mage Hand, you send it flying over towards them, and you just sort of pluck a bit of the stone and begin to try to flip it over. And as you do, you'll see as the corruption looks over towards you, as it tries to reach over, it kind of flips backwards, and they're going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, or they're going to go flying. They will make so with just a straight roll. Let's see what happens. 8. Yeah, they're gone. As you flip it over, they begin to fall, and they will not be or they do not have flight, so they will fall along with the wind, and they will be defeated just like that. Good stuff, Devlin. That is your action. You do have a bonus action.
As he sees the what he's doing, these. Correct me if I'm wrong. When we were flying from like the other story, they were speaking Infernal. Correct?
Infernal? No, they were not speaking Infernal.
No. Okay. Because I remember I talked back. I was able to deceive something. Okay.
I'll make sure. I don't think so. Nah.
No worries. All right. So that was my action. Yeah. No, I think I'm good for now. Going to move here, just in the center here, and then in my turn.
All right, you got it. Terrybot's thinking. They're thinking on what they want to play right now. But in the meantime, the blue corruption is going to look over, and they are going to send a. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get. Actually, no, there's no corpses over here. Never mind. They will send a chill touch towards the legs of this flump. As they fire it off, you'll see a ghostly skeleton, or actually more an astral hand begins to form and try to rip their soul from this flump. All right, necrotic touch, or excuse me, chill touch. 9 to hit, 4 points of damage. That will fail. They will miss completely, but will go to the red corruption, and they will begin to do so. As this is said and done, you'll see as the flames begin to lick up amongst them, but they are completely immune to it. They do not care. Look over, and with that, they will get ready to start conjuring more of the flames. They actually grab a bit of the fire that you casted, Devlin, before chucking it each and every which way. They're going to cast Scorching Ray at Lyria, this flump, and they're going to cast it realistically. Actually, they're probably going to cast it towards you, Devlin, but that'll be their go.
So that also with the web being on fire, that whole like upper right corner of it would be burned away at this point. 1 round. So each time like the fire hits a bit of the web, it says that it burns away in 1 round. So a 5-foot square.
Gotcha. With that, we'll see the scorching rays first. Gonna be an attack roll. That's gonna be 22 to hit each of you. The good news is it's only 5 points of damage, but you all will need to roll. Devlin, you will need to roll for your mirror image as well.
So that's above a 6, so it'll hit.
All right.
Take one of them away.
That one is gone. I will give you your health back, and you're good to go. As the flames begin to start burning and tearing into every last one of you, you're able to take the brunt, but it's definitely a rough time. And also, before I forget about this, oh, am I crazy? No, I'm good. All right, next up in initiative is the Flump's turn. They are. Oh, no, I did forget about this. Yes. Okay. Here's what I need each and every one of you to do. I'm gonna make it for the NPCs as well. As you guys are continuing to rush past, flying about, you're struggling to stay on to the likes of these platforms. I need everybody who is not flying to make a dexterity saving throw for me. So flumps are good. The red corruption, they're gonna need to make some.
Do I have to make one if I can fly when needed? Like,
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 1. That guy's gonna be bad. 20. That guy's good. This one has advantage because he's in the web. Actually, he would kind of be stuck in the web, even though it's burning. Rest of them, the bandits, they're gonna need to make 1, 2 saves. 12, that'll succeed. 16 will succeed, and then the blue corruption, they will fail. Oh god, yeah, that's unlucky for him. Okay, and what did all the players get? Resnick, that is a 12. You'll succeed. I need one from Lyria as well.
Oh.
That's
I'm gonna
not
use
good.
for fuck it. I'm gonna use this for.
Fair enough. That's a smart idea.
I gotta use for fuck. Jesus Christ, please don't roll bad. Okay.
14, a lot better. Okay.
Ready to roll?
Yes, you would need to roll. This is also, no, straight roll because it's only a saving throw.
Dex.
All right, 18, you are good to go. With that, you'll see as all of them are fine for the most part, but you'll notice as the red corruption and the blue corruption over here, they're kind of hanging on by their bare fingertips as they're getting ready to get sent flying off. They are considered prone right now. All right, next up in initiative is the Flump over here. They are going to rush over and they're gonna just, Flump's been going crazy. They're gonna actually just surround the likes of you, Hetsta, and they're gonna just send or make an attack roll over at you with their tendrils. It is a war zone right now as battle is happening from every which way and direction. 18 to hit, 6 points of damage. You cast anything to stop him?
I can't. That takes away the temp HP and 1 point of my life.
All right, with that is your defenses. It'll go off, and this one is going to attack Asu once more. They'll try to wrap around them and try to strangle him. 21, that's gonna be 6 points of damage. That's to continue to do so. It is a wrestling match over here, and it is disgusting. But Lyria, you look over, what would you like to do?
If you could help me again, bonus action at 3rd level, healing word to Katarina.
All right, as you heal them forth, what word do you say to heal them with?
Don't you dare that yet!
This is the best day ever.
So that level 3 spell slot goes off, and as an action, I'm going to look the guy that it's in front of Kata, and I'm going to try to cast Vicious Mockery again. Come on, fucking work this time.
Oh boy, all right. 5th time's the charm, Lyria.
Just gonna look at the guy and say, yo, all of you just suck. Please just stop it.
All right, and these are towards the bandits?
No, I've got to the red corruption.
All right.
I'm looking at those guys. I'm gonna say, you suck.
All right,
I don't have
that?
enough insults to say. I'm sorry.
Well, let's see if this one is able to do it. Vicious Mockery, they make it with disadvantage. So it's a straight roll. That is an 11. They will fail, taking 6 points of damage. How do you want to kill them with vicious mockery?
What the?
Yay.
Hilarious.
Wait, how do I kill somebody with just an insult?
They felt so
Well,
bad.
here's what happens. I gotcha. As you begin to insult them, you look over and no, I don't. No. And as this begins to happen, you hear or you watch as all the bits of the corruption begin to grab the likes of their head. They scream in pain for a moment, all in unison, as you infect the hive mind. As they try to grab their heads, you see as the red corruption, they let go. Gone with the wind they are.
Whoa,
but not you,
why am
Lyria.
I-
Oh, no.
Lyria, no!
taking it with me.
Lyria, part of the hive mind. Knew it.
All right. So, Lyria, that is your action. That is your bonus action. You moving or you staying put?
Seeing that I have had another one of those clothes, I'm just gonna like skedaddle, get the fuck out of there.
Fair.
Just like, wait, I'm just gonna like over here.
All right. Resnick, you are up. What would you like to do?
Nope, hold on. There we go. Alright, Asi, we're gonna try this again, see if we can't.
I believe.
Go.
15. That's going to be enough to hit them. And for 7 points of damage, oh my god. Baby's first time. How does Asa you want to do this?
Hilarious.
Oh man. I just like he just starts because I think you said earlier he was like kind of strangling him, so he's just kind of chomping on while he's strangling on him. It's just a bite. So it's like
As you see, as he starts with the tendrils just gnawing on them, and then before he just starts eating and consuming them like they're noodles for a moment, he starts ripping and almost throwing them around like a rag toy. And as this happens, like a dog, they send them flying off to the side before Asi begins to burp. Got that? They kind of, you know, because they have a little bit of class, they affix their top hat and they're ready to go. That is their first kill. Good stuff. All right, what would you like to do for your action?
I'm immediately gonna look at this guy and be like, pretty bad situation, you wanna stop?
Thinking
Come on.
about it? Need a little, but I might need a bit of convincing.
Oh,
Chance To
okay.
you.
Alright, because I have a sword, this is gonna end well.
Go for it, make an attack roll.
Can I... There we go.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they should have listened. Yeah, they should have listened. With 11, how do you want to kill them? Or
I just want to
not,
be
it's your
like...
choice.
I kind of want to knock him out, but at the same time, it's like, you should have listened. Poof. And I'll just be like, I hit him in the chest, and I'll probably be like, oh, no, he lost his balance and fell over, and...
And with that, you will see as he just gets sent flying before eventually doing several flips. You look down towards the ground before you hear, ooh. Ooh, that's ugly. With that, Resnick, that is your action. That is your bonus action. Anything else for you?
I think that's it. I can't do much else. I'm also...
All right, next up is the likes of the Flump over here. They are going to get the picture, and they see as Hetza is a little bit preoccupied, but they will notice that Lyria, not so much. They will rush over and try to start strangling you for a moment, the tendrils flying about and actually trying to grab the likes of your hat and then wrapping around your neck before strangling you. 6, they're not able to do any of that. As you're able to grab the likes of your hat, keep it forward, and push them forward or back. And that is
No
their
touchy
turn.
touchy.
That's you are up.
Bonus action hex the one beneath me.
You got it. As you do, you'll see as, or actually, what does this hex look like for Hetza, unless you want me to describe it?
It's like shadows start to grab on them, but they turn into like ice. Like that gets kind of sticks to their form now and then.
With that, as this is casted and conjured, you have an action.
And I'm just gonna do a quick little spin attack and hit him with the battle axe.
Go for it.
Or great axe, I should say.
20 to hit, 7 points of damage, and with
Plus-
a single spin.
Oh, sorry, I was doing the hex damage too.
Yeah, this guy had 2 HP. Yeah, they're fucking dead, dude.
Dang it.
4 points. Hey, how do you want to do this, or how do you want the hexes to finish them off?
I looking at the front in front of me, I'm going to act like I'm attacking them, but just swing underneath them and do attack into the one behind me and be like, "Don't you dare hurt my friend!" And then an ice shard will just poke out of them as my magic enters their body. Pulls the axe out.
Nice. And with that, the Flump is dead. You have used your action and bonus action. What would they like to do for their movement, or do you want to just stand still?
Holding my ground. Plans change really quickly.
All right. So moving up to the next one. Alrighty, Flump's turn. Here's what they're gonna do. 2 HP in a dream. They will begin to walk over towards this guy, and they're going to send forth a tendril attack towards them. That is oh my god!
Oh my god!
Nat 20 with a prayer. The Hail Mary.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news for this guy. The good news is he's able to strangle and eviscerate them. The bad news is, and Devlin, you look over at them and you can feel however you wish about them, but everybody looks over and sees as this Flump enters the flaming webs, almost like the Terminator, wraps their tendrils around them and just starts strangling them. And you see as with each sort of second passing by, the Flump is also taking the damage. More and more begins to build up. And with the 2d4, yeah, they are also dead.
Salutes.
Good job, little guy.
The Flump that could.
The Flump that could. That is their go. All right, next up is the flaming individual here. They already used their Scorching Ray. Oh, hold on. Did this get anybody? Let me make sure. Oh, yep, it did. My bad. Katarina, you are up.
All right. Let's see here. There's a few different people. Ranged attacks are disadvantage on prone things, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna do that. I'ma just, you know what? Why not? It's corrupted. We're gonna second level try to chromatic orb the red one there.
With that, as you do, you conjure forth a singular orb. As it fires forth a 14, that will miss. Remember, you are poisoned as well, so you would have had disadvantage on it. So
Yeah.
I am also poisoned, I just realized.
oh yeah. Roll one more time, just in case that's also, you are not proficient with the great axe for whatever reason, so
I don't know
fix
why.
that. I got you. But 18 and 20, all right, it still would have hit. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
All right, and it should be using your. Oh, wait, there we go. Proficient now. So now those will be fixed up. But Katarina, as the bolt flies past them, it strikes into the wood, or ineffective. Anything else you would like to do?
This is why I always get close to the freaking things. Just start moving back this way. Just like fly over here.
All right, as you do, you fly, taking flight with the likes of your gym wings, and you begin to land onto this little structure. All right. That, Katarina, that is your go. Red Corruption's turn. They will look over and they will see as you were trying to do something like this, but now you have their attention. They will send a flaming bolt towards you and try to bring you down.
Thank you.
13. Oh no, they miss. It strikes exactly where it looked like on the map, just over off to the side or to the left, and that will be their go. Next up is the bandit's turn. This one will look over towards its friend, and it will begin to see as Resnick, make a persuasion check for me.
Alright, give me 1 sec. Persuasion. Oh, I need you to stop moving. There we go. Persuasion. Oof.
9. They look over towards you. They begin to hesitate for a second.
Man, I won't shoot you if you don't shoot me right now. I'm not doing this. This is already a shit show.
They say nothing. You're not sure if you convinced them for the long term, but they're gonna aim an arrow at the likes of this or Flump off to the side, dealing with the likes of Hetsa.
That's understandable.
15. That'll be 5 points of damage. It strikes into him as it almost pierces the likes of their, I guess, disc-like form. But that is the bandits go. Devlin, you are up. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so this okay. Yes, this corruption here. Actually, no. Bedlam would do this actually. So he sees the bandit kind of like aiming at the threat, but he doesn't care. This thing is an enemy, and he's gonna say, hold on a second. He's gonna look at him and say, "You believe yourself to be an ally, fool. Come, let me show you true chaos." And he's gonna cast what is this? Mind Sliver, and he's gonna try to make this guy view his own demise.
As you begin to do so, oh boy. Also, there is one thing that we did forget our last turn. The likes of this web. Forgot that wild magic surge, my friend.
Yep, I mean, yeah, it's random if you want to.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
D100? D100 or D1000, your choice.
T1000. Let's do it.
Yes!
Yeah.
D1000! Yes!
Alright, do you know how to do a D1000 or?
No, I don't.
So go over to the chat, type in / roll space D1000. Kind of look like that. Oh my god, I rolled a 2. Holy shit.
Yeah,
What?
there it is.
Oh.
Alright. Oh my god, if we would have rolled a 2, you would have gained an extra limb. That would have been horrifying.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Alright. I love this table. This table is the funny one. Alright. Oh, what the fuck is this? Alright, well, hold on. You might need to reroll. What the fuck is this?
What?
Oh, what the?
What happened?
I don't know. I feel like we should just go with it. Last time went great.
Last time we created a fucking portal that
What?
ate a volcano.
Okay. And what the huh?
Oh no. That's like what this
It's so
is.
close
This
to
is
error
just
404.
I love chaos, but this is just too fucking stupid. Roll again. It
what
was
was
basically
Okay.
you basically created a giant, like Jack and the Giant beanstalk.
Oh.
That'd be very useful here. A little bit.
That actually-
I'm like, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, 294. Let's hope for a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit more sane. That's a little bit more sane.
A little.
Oh, actually, not necessarily.
Is it?
Wild
Alright,
magic.
this is a bad one. Roll a d6 and you want the least amount possible, Devlin.
Oh.
Yay. Do it.
For
Crazy chaos.
unlucky. Alright, Devlin. As you're kind of beginning to cast the likes of the spell, it's hard to notice, but you see a smoke is beginning to trickle out from you. Trickling out from the likes of your ears. It's harmless, but it's a constant sort of thing. As the smoke is forming amongst you, it's kind of blinding you a little bit, but the wind is sort of carrying it forward. And this will be the case for the next 4 sessions of just smoke forming out of your ears. This is gonna be something.
Nice. So as he notices that, he is going to change his appearance to that of think of like he wants to look like not a flaming skull because you can't do that, but an undead kind of scully creature.
You got it. I can do that for you. All right. That's gonna be I'll just see if we can find a random skeleton and such. Yeah. All right. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab I just want to.
Actually, sorry. You know what? Let's just make it a fire genasi.
I gotcha. No need for a token change, but as you kind of do so, your hair begins to slowly light a flame and more, and as your skin begins to kind of turn into this or molten lava for a moment, that is your free action to do so. You used your action to cast. Where was it? Oh, that was from earlier. Now, if you want, you can use Mind Sliver on the creature. I'm casting that. All right, and who was that to? Was that the red corruption or the flip?
Bandit. So the bandit. So it needs
okay.
to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Ooh. That's a 19. It seems to be that they will be
nice.
smart today. They look over and they begin to kind of just try to shield and focus on their minds. They try to curse you out from infesting it for a second, Devlin. That. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Oh man. Since sorcerers can cast 2 spells, he sees that it has no effect, and he says, "Oh, resilient. But come, let me show you true beauty." And he casts Chaos Bolt at the bandit.
You are using a quicken spell to do this.
Well, can a sorceress cast 2-level spells?
Yes, you can. You just have to make sure that, you know. So if you're trying to use Mind Sliver and all that stuff, you can basically quicken spell that and then cast,
Oh, I thought that was just a passive thing. Okay, yeah, I would have. Yeah, quicken spell.
Okay, all good, all good.
I'll spend 2 and then cast Chaos Bolt.
All right, so cast Chaos Bolt towards them. Let's see if they're able to remain strong. 23 to hit, 12 points of damage. You'll see as they look over and they're getting ready to kind of nod over towards something or someone. Before they look over, they catch a glint into the left side of their eye, and they see chaos in its manifestation flying towards them. And it's the last thing that they ever see. Devlin, how do you want to do this?
So he's looking a little confident, and then just this mass just overtakes him, and it's just let me see which damage is there. It's lightning. So it's just literally gonna be a smite. And you see kind of like trickles of electricity start to form around him, and it's a gigantic lightning bolt just comes and turns into ash.
With that, never to be seen again as he turns into ash and he falls dead. Devlin, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Next up in initiative, we have the Blue Corruption. They are struggling. They're gonna try to look over, and as they kind of look towards the ash, you'll see as they begin to drop, they'll continue on flying about before you see as the creature vanishes.
No.
Look over, where the heck did they do? Or where the heck did they go? And you see that same ash that you just caused, Devlin. It begins to materialize for a second, and it reforms into the corruption over to the side, and they are going to use the likes of their Corpse Stride ability as they appear over here. They'll look over, and they'll look towards Asayu, and they'll begin to say, "Join!" They're gonna send a necrotic touch or chill touch to them. 12 to hit, 7 points. They're going to miss just barely. Asayu kind of just like not necessarily paying attention, I imagine, or what are they kind of doing to dodge, Resnick?
He's looking for water. Can't think of anything else for him. He's just like, no squish. No.
They kind of like look over and they kind of have their tongue out towards the snow trying to catch it, and they kind of dodge to the side to the right. And as they do, they dodge immediately. Plump's turn. Next up is they're going to try to just strike over towards Headstone and bring you down. With that, it's time to get interesting. All right, Headstone. You'll see as this individual, they're not going to attack you, but instead they're going to grapple you. I need you to make an athletics check with disadvantage, or acrobatics, your choice. Ooh, they don't have the greatest athletics, but they're gonna try anyways. It's a natural 19 for a 17. That's what you gotta beat.
It's control, right? Control and click
Controls for disadvantage. Yep. No. 16.
Aren't they baned?
This guy. Oh.
No.
Or was that the other one?
I think it was the other one.
I banned a flump, but the flump survives. The other ones that I banned was
I think the flump that was banned was the one that had killed earlier. I think that's what it was.
Alright.
So 16. All right, y'all. This is about to get spooky. You'll see as the flump has Hetsa grappled.
Oh.
Boop. Boop. And you'll see as it will fall. And it'll just drop.
May I use my reaction for something?
Depends on what it is.
Okay, I gotta do a little reading.
If it is feather fall, it would not do anything here, but
Ah, God, I need to read this.
what are you
Okay.
trying to do? And I can help you out.
I'm trying to drop my genie's vessel where on the stone.
Mhm.
Just like drop it there. I'm just wondering if I can then next turn go into it.
Uh-huh. Well, Alright, so here's what it is. So, you can try. It will take your reaction to do so. Problem is why it's not a guarantee is because this structure is carrying the likes of everything and you are going at a rapid pace. It might be a very good chance that the vessel itself would just fly off into the sand anyways, right?
Okay.
So, you can try to
Alternative.
throw it and lodge it to somewhere where maybe somebody either can catch it or it won't fall off. And that's what we're
I'll-
gonna try to roll for. Okay?
I will throw it to Lyria.
Alright.
The Lyria, and then toss it.
Alright, as you do, that's you throw it as it flies wide. Lyria, don't feel bad, but I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check for me. As you see the vessel getting tossed towards you, it's all or nothing.
I got no ace for now. Okay, let me see.
DC 15.
15. If I could give Bardic Inspiration to me, but I cannot. Okay, just a dex check?
Dexterity check.
Come on.
Let's
fucking
go!
17.
Yes, fucking go!
As you do almost like a quarterback, you toss the legs of the vessel over towards Lyria. She jumps up and tries to catch it before you nearly go flying off the rocks and more. With that, the vessel is safe, but the flump is still taking you for a ride to
Yep.
hell.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just. Yep, I'm going.
All right, you are descending 20 feet. Oh, also you're gonna be off the map here. I don't want to do that, but you're like 20 feet down. That is it. That is the flump's turn. Oh, 15 feet actually. But Lyria, you are up. What would you like to do?
There will be this straw of what the fuck just happened to hits, and I'm not able to do what they don't know what to do now. They will just scream headset. I cannot scream right now, but they will just scream headset as they fall. But then, actually, for the first time, Lyria looks pissed. They look very angry, and I am going to cast.
Sickle cell.
Shatter. Wait, how about the shatter? I can cast shatter in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm casting shatter. It's 10 feet area, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, who are you casting that?
Oh shit, my foundry. Okay, well, wait, no, okay. So then we stop. No, I was thinking if I could like get the two of the fumble and the corruption, but since they're too far apart, I'm just gonna cast this in whispers on the corruption.
You got it. As you're going to do so, the whispers would start infesting the likes of their mind. However, it seems to be you're trying to infest the hive mind once more. They seem well suited for this and well prepared. Let's see what will happen. All right, cast it at
It's in whispers at third level, by the way.
third level. Ooh, oh boy. All right, I will cast this for you. Third level spell slot. You do not have a third level spell slot available. You want to do second level?
No, I do. I only used once. I have.
It might have been it might have been Foundry Collision. It's all good.
Okay, no, technically I used only one. I should have another spell slot for it.
Gotcha. It's DC 16. Let's see what happens. 14. They will fail. And with that, how do you want to kill them?
There, after seeing headshots just literally like fall into thinking death. They would just look at the corruption and the eyes of Lyris just wildly running around. It's like comets going around inside their eyes as they're just going to scream this high-pitched noise, and it's going to go directly into that thing.
And as it does, you'll see their entire face begins to shatter, breaking like glass, almost like a mirror, before eventually they fall down until they are nothingness. All right, Lyria, that is your action. You have a bonus action and only 2 more enemies remaining.
Where's the other fuck? Right there. Cannot cast another spell. Bonus actions, normal bardic inspiration to Devlin.
You got it. As you begin to inspire the likes of Devlin, readying them for their next strike, you head over towards Resnick. It is now time for yours.
Alright. Let's see. I got that kind of covered. I should probably just aim for the corrupted. Yep. Go and
8. It was almost a 19, then the dice said no, that will not strike unless you want to use anything.
no, I don't have it right now.
As
I'm out of everything else.
Unfortunate. You strike over with the arrow as it flies wide. You'll see as it just completely strikes into this this log. It almost severs it, but that is all it can do. Resnick, that is your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Nah, I think I can't do much here.
All right.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move all the way over to Asu. That's
Fair
gonna
enough. All right. Is Asu doing anything as their bonus action or no?
No, they're good.
All right. We look over towards Hetza. What would you like to do as you are descending very, very rapidly to your death?
Action! It's time to leave the situation. I am going to bottle Respite. Hesta's form turns into water and they just disappear. And now I am in my genie vessel, which Lyria has, and I'm going to bonus action, pop out, same thing, water just forms my body. Oh,
How bad?
I chose the wrong direction. And I'm just gonna be forming like, gonna give her a quick hug. Good catch, very good catch.
And with that, the flump is still descending down. They want nothing to do with any of this, so they will be considered out of combat. Good way to defeat them. All right, Hetza, that is your bonus action. After hugging them, are you moving anywhere or are you standing still?
I'm just flipping off the flump as it descends.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Katarina, you are up, I believe. Yep, you're up. What you got for us?
Muted.
VRB. I'm gone. If I get a turn, I'll firebolt the blue corruption. Gotcha. Okay. That is what they're gonna do. They're gonna firebolt the blue corruption. We're gonna see what happens. Katarina will begin to conjure all the flames of their draconic might, and as it begins to turn from the likes of lightning, they'll strike over and turn it into a cindering flame. With a 24 to hit, they deal 5 points of damage as they chuck it forth over towards them. It explodes out, but their corruption still stands strong. That will be their turn, and with that, we go towards Devlin. What would you like to do as this guy's on his last leg?
And I have fucking inspiration. So you all see, Devlin is bugging the fuck out. I mean, he has crackling motes of different colored energy surrounding him. As he looks toward the corruption and says, "Tell me, creature, what is corruption in the face of pandemonium?" And he casts another chaos bolt.
You said the word. Devlin, no, you said the word.
God, no. Okay.
Devlin, no.
Oh no!
Bad.
No.
And I'm assuming that's going to cause another wild magic surge, correct?
If you cast a spell, yes, but saying corruption, no. All right.
Okay.
First things first. Roll the attack roll. We'll roll the attack roll first.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say corruption, guys. Okay.
It's cool. It's experience. We all understand it. What's that happens?
12. That will not hit.
I'm gonna add the
Oh,
The
inspiration.
inspiration. Yep. So what is it? A D6? Winter.
Yeah. The bardic inspiration.
Well, actually, you're level 5, right? Should be a D8.
Oh, it's a D8 now?
Yeah, it's D8.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah,
D8.
so that's +3.
Plus 3. Gonna be 15 to hit. AC is enough. That will hit. As you strike into them, how do you want to do this? And we'll handle the other funny stuff in a minute.
Yeah. It is just a mass of blackish purple energy at this point. It almost looks like it almost looks liquid at this point. It's not even like sharp or jagged or any kind of like electric energy. It's just straight up like evil looking, and it just dissipates this thing.
And with that, it strikes out to them. Can you roll a D1000 for me as well? I don't like any of these. These are very, very bad. Yeah. 444. Oh,
Whoa. Oh, bad luck numbers.
ew. Ew. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, all right, we'll get to that in a minute. As this is said and done, Devlin, drop down, and you begin to feel as if memories, voices start infesting the likes of your mind. At first, you only had one, and now you have almost 5,000 trying to pull your conscious and your psyche at the seams. I need you to make your highest saving throw for me.
Can I Tides of Chaos this to give it advantage?
If it affects saving throws, then yes.
Yep.
This is not good. 24, thank God for the natural 19, because if not, that wouldn't have succeeded. You look over and you feel as if something is getting ready to be taken from you. You hear, join, 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 join. Yes! Before eventually astral sort of liquid begins to start forming amongst your hand and slowly starts writhing up your arms, your chest, and before taking over your entire body. With that, you will take 2d4 plus 5 astral damage. Ooh. And with that, Evelyn, are you alive? Oh, thank God.
Barely.
Oh my god, no.
Did the 5 temp help?
If it wasn't there,
Oh,
they would be very close to cosmic death and would have
my
been
God.
forgotten. Devlin,
no.
you
Oh,
or
that's
everybody
what
looking over,
Okay.
you would have seen their entirety, their skin in their skeletal form, their hair and more. It is almost as if they're identical to the likes of the corruption for a moment, as they have the final laugh. Looking over towards it, the chaos begins to continue growing and growing before you. You see a horrific, a putrid sort of substance begins to form amongst you, and it feels itchy to you for a second, as if you have a scratch or an itch on your back. As you begin to almost instinctively scratch it for a moment, you feel as you become aware that something is not as it used to be. I need you to roll a d12 for me.
Oh no.
You look and you see as 1, 2, 3, 4, and eventually 7 hand-sized green mushrooms begin to sprout from your back and on your body. And as they do so, you scream out into pain as it begins to start taking over you, almost as if another hive mind of mushrooms are getting ready to consume you whole. But with that, each and every one of you try to help and assist the likes of Devlin any which way you can. But it seems to be that they're on their own. The island begins to continue forming and reforming, excuse me. And you look up before a calm begins to wash over the likes of all of you. That. Let me do this. Let me do this. Alright, we'll let that happen and go off. You'll look over, and as you do, you'll see as peace begins to occur. All the bits of snow begins to go away, all the fog and mist dissipating. Before you look around, and almost as if nothing occurred in the first place, look about, and there's land, ground beneath your feet as you're tossed left and right. Each and every one of you are kind of scattered out into differing positions. Resnick, you kind of look for, or you kind of having Asu at your side, but all of your allies are every which way. Hetsa, you are barely sort of hanging on to the likes of the cliffside, with the likes of Lyria as well. With that, this is where you all emerge. Round reforms here. Activate. Almost as if nothing happened. It's beautifully chaotic as the rocks begin to try to place themselves and more. But as you awaken, what do any of you say and or do?
They will immediately run up to Heads and hug them, saying like, I thought you were going to fucking die!
Well, I would have if you didn't have very good reactions and a good catch. Thank you.
You shouldn't trust me that I really do not have any good reactions.
I trusted you, okay? And hey, look at the positive side. I promise not to mess with you for at least a day.
That actually sounds nice. But don't you dare do that again as I punch you in the chest.
Katarina! I'm
Hi.
gonna just go over with Lyria. You look like you got fucked up.
I did. It was great. Oh, it's been forever since I feel this injured.
Huh. Sure.
I think I was poisoned. Speaking of which,
I do. Oh god, we stink. We really stink.
yeah,
Yep.
I'ma just use prestidigitation to try to clean up as much of that as possible.
I fucking hug you.
Try to do so, but that thing is not leaving.
This is not good.
And they're gonna hug you, and the moment they realize that, they're just going to back away like,
Ugh.
I don't blame you. Yeah, no.
Wait, there's others. Resnick? Where?
Yeah,
Oh,
Resnick,
see Resnick?
they're over here.
Gonna keep my distance.
Keeping a minor amount of distance as after what just happened.
What the fuck is going on? I was drinking a very nice wine, mind you. The Mushroom Kingdom, you know, I give them a 7. And then I was suddenly hurled in the sky. Corruption. What is going on?
And Hetsa, make your highest saving throw.
you did not!
Oh god.
God damn it, no!
Why are so many people saying that word? What the hell?
There it is. All right, Hetsa, as you begin to do so, similar to Devlin, you see as they're completely corrupted with the astral force before you feel your entire psyche beginning to rip and tear itself into two. As this happens, you drop down, heaving for air as you can't even breathe for a moment as you take 12 points of astral damage and nearly suffer cosmic death by a small slip of the tongue.
Oh!
That's,
Alright, everybody stop saying things. No more time, no more.
in the past 24 hours, I've seen 3 people say that now.
Say what?
No. No.
Can you write it down? I don't want that to happen again. That was very unpleasant. I am going to kill my father for sending me here.
Alright, so new words to learn. Astral Scourge, I'm gonna call this for the time being.
Hey, Beer, real quick, I'm gonna go grab something. You guys can RP amongst yourselves for a bit. I will be back in just about 1 minute.
Got it. Okay, so new rules. The stuff we just fought is called the Astral Scourge, unless anybody says otherwise. It's usually just astral beings or something like that. We don't say the word that caused this whole situation.
You'll see, like, Devlin is like looking up in like wonder. He's like, such so much chaos. It's invigorating,
No.
is it not? And he looks at
Who are you?
he looks at Hetza and he's like, do you agree? 'Cause you-
Do you still look like a fire genasi?
yeah.
What are you? Fire genasi?
Yes.
Hetza, Devlin,
Hetza-
Devlin, Hetza.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. God. Okay, I'm afraid to talk, but I like talking. This is very concerning for me. Very.
Alright, you remember the word that starts with a C that you said about 5 seconds ago and that you just caused incredible amounts of pain?
No, because I was put through incredible amounts of pain. My head's a little hurt.
I'm not
So it's a
saying
word?
it.
It's a word that starts with C and rhymes.
Nope, don't even go with the rhyming. I'm not
No.
testing that.
No,
yeah.
me neither.
No.
Okay, I just can't
And
say.
rhymes with what you call a volcano.
And we're back.
Don't say anything that
Exploding.
starts with C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, my head hurts. More ways than one. Okay,
Devlin,
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're safe. Nice to meet you. I'm here now.
Hey,
Devlin,
DM.
how you
Mhm.
feeling, Devlin?
Oh, one second, Winter.
Okay.
Hey, this so a little unclear. I have mushrooms growing out of me now.
Yep.
Okay.
There are 7 only though.
Okay, gotcha. But that can be taken away with the greater restoration.
With what again?
Greater restoration.
Didn't say.
This is like
I
how
don't
how does
know.
it last?
Probably not for this one.
Interesting.
The whole smoking from the ears thing though is new. Is that I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Oh, that he said last 4 sessions, so that's
No,
fine.
that was in character.
Mhm.
Mm.
Sorry. No. Laria said what now?
I asked you how you feeling after what just happened, especially now looking that you have mushrooms going out of you.
Yeah, he's looking all around. He's looking at his, the locale, and he's just like, "This is beautiful, endless possibility. I feel great, considering. How do all of you feel?"
Like I would like to sit down,
I would love
cup
to
tea.
rest.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah.
rest. A lot of rest.
A lot of
He
rest.
really needs to rest. Yeah.
But are you guys trying to take a short rest, long rest? What are you guys thinking?
A long rest.
I would like a long rest, please.
Yeah.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you know what that means. It's time for camp RP.
Yay!
Hey!
All
Oh god, no, not again!
I'll grab the file.
Alright, so if that's the case, where would you guys like to set up camp, and then which 2 individuals would like to start the watch off?
Is there a cave or under a tree or something that we can just chill out under the sun? I'm guessing there is right now.
In this area, no. It is endless sand, my friends.
Uh,
But you can make a perception check, though.
okay.
I will make a perception check.
Are we in the desert?
We are in a desert, buddy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're not in Shady Dragon Valley anymore.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the desert. It's
Okay.
very nice.
Do we have food? Do we have water?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
you guys
rations.
have food and water. Just bestowed
Yeah.
by the keepers and all that.
Okay.
So here's what happens with your 21 and 16. You look around and there's not really much of anywhere to kind of look for, well, anything. It's just endless. You may need to elevate a position, but luckily with that 21 and 16, you look over off to the side and there is definitely an elevated position over here if you so wanted to choose to explore there. Now, granted, there's two things about this. You can either A, try to risk it and go over here and possibly run into something over there, or who knows, maybe there's nothing there. And yeah, and then get an elevated position to try to find a place to rest. Or B, what you can do is you can instead just try to buckle down over here and rest for now. Choice is yours, friends.
So we take a squat on the that right tree right there on the right side, and sit in some of that shade in that large tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Do you need help, Devin, or are you good?
Be fine.
I'm
Just
going
gonna-
to stop Katarina.
Oh.
Let's take a shower.
That sounds great.
If you don't mind the whole privacy thing, like, you know.
That's fine.
Yeah, but let's get out of the eyesight. I can create some water.
Sure.
That's gonna
can we
be very, very useful.
Yeah, can we find a place to be hidden from sight, a little secure but still close?
Yeah, easy enough. For the sake of brevity, you guys are
Yeah.
able to, and you're casting create water due to the water genasi stuff, right?
Yeah, so I guess create rain.
As you
The
do,
best I can do.
as you do, that is exactly what you needed. You needed a bath to get the stench out, and a shower
Gotcha.
is easy enough. That, after a bit of time, it takes like about, it's like a 40-minute shower. It's rough, it's terrible, but eventually you're able to get all of it out, and you smell a lot better.
Yeah, that's
So,
better.
while they're kind of doing that for 40 minutes, is there anything that Lyria, Devlin, Resnick, any of you three would be doing in the meantime?
Do you need the whatever mushrooms growing out of you checked, or?
No, it is as chaos directed. It's a possibility, one out of many. It is fine.
Are you going to have your mushroom on this whole time, or?
Well, I guess we'll figure that out once Devlin gets back. See what he thinks. After this long rest, he'll revert.
I see. They would kind of just look very worried at Devlin, like, like they seem to want to help, and they don't really know what the fuck to do, so they just stay quiet looking.
Just to start making semi-camp, just like, alright. Tiny campfire, no tent. This is gonna be one of the worst long rests I've had in a while.
You did really look like you needed one.
I'm just tired.
They just see Resnick has like 3 bags under their eyes. Oh man. So, with that, is that all you guys are doing over the course of 40 minutes? Just preparing for camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do
I'll
my best
help.
to make camp in this area.
I'll help Resnick with it.
All right. No role is needed for any of this, but you guys gather forth and make camp. Now, are you making it there? You can make it either place, doesn't really matter. Are you making it over here, or are you making it over here by the tree?
It's gonna be like right here.
Sounds good.
Maybe. Yeah, right around there. Just so it's far enough away from the tree.
All right, let me drop a flaming spear if I can, and boop. All right, I will I'll see if I can test out this new module and drag a campsite.
Oh,
But
God.
basically, that's and Katarina, you guys can jump on in and talk to the likes of your companions. Now, you guys can talk to like as a group as a whole, but whenever you guys are ready to take your long rest, choose 2 people, and they will begin to start and converse.
Okay.
I'm down for first watch.
I mean,
Nice.
I could.
Oh, someone has to volunteer. Come on.
Right? I mean,
Already
Some that
I'll say
I,
first.
last time that I did that, it did not went well. As I look at Resnick.
Fine, I'll go with first watch 2 again. I won't screw it up this time.
You were not the one screwed up. I feel like.
I feel like I
was the
screwed it up a
one.
little bit.
You are more perspective than me. I think I was more my fault.
I can take second watch.
That's big. That is a lot bigger
That's
than I
big.
wanted it to be.
We're all on fire.
Oh dear God!
Oh, would you look at
Oh, no.
that?
I
Oh,
built
would you look
it!
at
Oh God! It's engulfing me! Ah!
It wasn't me this time.
Oh, this is how I go. I knew it.
And Devlin looks over at Resnick. Resnick, do be vigilant this time.
Also,
Yeah.
do we know better? We didn't have a lot of. I mean, had a couple soaps on me. You know, I have to. You know, just traveling on the road, it's just very stinky.
So I was kind of dragged here in the middle of combat. I don't really know what we're supposed to do now.
Yes.
Same?
So, what we're doing is we're looking for survive. Well, we're looting the entire island and taking stuff and bringing it back down. And if we find
Unless-
people,
Let's
we
find
take
people.
them with us if they're willing.
Yes.
Especially if they have red eyes. And if they attack us first, unless they have red eyes, we can kill them.
Oh,
Okay. Wait, are we in one of those islands?
We're on flying islands.
Floating
Oh.
out. Yes.
We are
Hence the-
essentially glorified birds. It's a simple smash and grab.
I can get with it. Well, in the meantime, anyone want to play some dice?
I've been on a bit of a losing streak when it comes to games.
You should definitely play with me then. Come on, it'll be fun.
I think I should rest first.
Well, that's part of it. Rest, sit back. I bet you 5 gold I can win. And you know some things. How about you looking at Devlin?
Oh, well, my other half would chomp at the bits to play with you. Perhaps in the morning. I do warn you, I am quite the gambler.
I think we'll get along quite well. Hetza's actually gonna go over to Lyria real quick. Lyria, can I have my ring back?
Oh, yeah. Don't get you.
Thank you. And seriously, thanks again.
Hey, no props. But seriously, don't ever do that again. It's really not nice to know that.
I'll try not to fall to my death again. I really hope that doesn't happen again.
That also goes for the rest of you as I look at the rest.
Haven't jinxed anything yet. Still gotta figure out how to get down.
Nah.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. So far we got fine. I mean, 2 people said provided words, but besides that, they seem to be doing fine.
Oh, good.
No, I was going to say, do you want me to actually watch for stuff, because you have been working up a bit too much.
No, it's fine. It's only a few more hours.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got this. Gives a thumbs up and just like staring out kind of blankly.
How tired does Resnick look?
It's like, have you seen the SpongeBob meme where it's just like him and there's like 3 bags under his eyes looking crusty as fuck? That's kind of what right now. Oh boy, their tails are frizzled up, bloodied and more. It is a bad, bad time.
Resnick, my friend, my compatriot, one of the first people I met, get some damn sleep. We can take care of it. You can do last wash.
Got it.
Oh, okay. That did not take as much convincing.
Not
as I
arguing.
That took a turn. Alright then. I think for the first one will be Hetza and I. And then the second one it will be whatever the fuck comes first.
Yeah, I'll take the second watch.
All right, anybody want to join the
Sure.
second watch with Devlin?
I will.
All right, Katarina's going to take
Yeah.
the second one, and Resnick, you and Asi, you will be the third one. All right.
Alright.
With that,
Sounds good.
as you look over, it's definitely weird for a lot of you to rest when it's bright outside, it's sunny, it's day and more. But you all eventually will force yourself to fall asleep due to the likes of the shade. That eventually, it's only you, Lyria, and only you, Hetza, awake. First things first, I need you both to make a perception check, and then we'll go into what you guys talk about or do throughout your watch.
Perception.
Nice.
17, 17. You will leave yourselves to be ever vigilant, and I'll let you know if you ever find anything with those 17s. But in the meantime, this is over the course of 3-ish hours. Is there anything you guys like talking about, or is it more so just an awkward staring competition throughout the 3 hours? What do you guys say or do?
Hetza just tries to catch up. It's been a second.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Mhm.
So
You know,
let me see
you
if
go.
I remember. Lear will like put up thinking face. So after the moose, we went into many adventures. We went into a volcano, we got some rubies, we fought some dynasty. We later, I think, fought another guys now in here also fighting these motherfuckers, which I don't know who are. Lear will start just rambling about what the fuck just happened in this long sessions of the play that Lear has been. It has
Well,
been a bit.
Yeah, you've done a lot. I have been bumming around until something happened. And something happened quite unexpectedly. I was enjoying such a nice drink, and then now I'm here, but I'm kind of glad. It's been a while since I've seen you lot, and Devlin's interesting.
He is for sure very interesting. I'm quite worried about him though.
It seems like fun, though.
Oh, they are very much like fun. I do still gotta apologize, but I'll wait when he feels a little better. Lear looks a bit sad at mentioning that.
You going to the festival?
Oh, yes! I am going to the festival. It's going to be awesome because this is one of like the first festival I've ever been outside of the Feywild, so it's going to be nice.
I don't think I've ever been to a proper one.
You haven't?
No, I'm thinking about going. I still don't know what the wind carries me as they kind of fiddle with their ring. You know, most of the time I'm not in control of the things I have to do or what to say. But it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sure it will be fine. Yeah, I hope you will have a lot of fun if you do get there. If you get there, I will show you how to have fun in festivals because I am a queen at parties in those.
Okay. If I'm there, I'll try to find you out, and then let's have some fun. Herbert owes me a drink. Katarina owes me a drink. I want you to owe me a drink. I just don't know how yet.
Was it about that, dude?
You know what?
If not, you will owe me a drink.
Oh, please. I will have everyone owe me a drink. I'm just so charming.
For sure, they're really right in the eyes, like sure.
Gives you that kind of like smirk kind of face, like knowing what they're doing.
You know something, and I hate it for it.
I like pushing your buttons. It's fun. Because you
Yes.
don't have many.
No, God damn it. Leon was just say that.
The desert. Why can't I just get normal, like, water places?
You know, actually, the water here is more dangerous, is what I heard about. Yeah.
I am seriously going to kill my old man. I love it. Alright. And then I just think they'll just have casual chit chat the entire time.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. As you're kind of doing so, you look over and there's 17 in perception. Nothing alarming, more so like of immediate danger or anything like that. But what you would notice is 2 things. Lyria, you would look over and you see the likes of the World Tree, and you see as it is, something is going on over there. You notice as it is smoking, astral flames are burning and brewing up them top and
Ooh.
growing even larger and larger. That besides that, that's you look over, and what you would notice is more so down below at the edge of this floating island. Look below and you find sandstorm approaching, but it's not a normal one. It is an astral sandstorm. Thankfully, you're not on the ground to deal with that, but anybody else who would, ooh, good luck.
And Hetza will have the eyes on the entire time, detect magic.
But
Lyria, to help the ones who are really hurt right now, they're just going to play the song rest, and they're just going to be play a nice lullaby song of the Feywild, and just relax a bit more Resnick and specifically more Resnick and Devlin, because those two really got hurt.
But besides those two things, not much that you would see besides that. So is there anything else you guys do, or do you go wake up the rest of your companions?
I guess the second watch could go now.
All right.
Yeah.
That you guys begin to continue to turn in for the legs of the night. You wake up Katarina and Devlin for them to take watch this time.
Yay.
As you kind of do so, this is always funny. Lyria Hetza, who wakes up who?
I will wake up
Devlin.
Evelyn. Ah!
You take Devlin, okay? I go with Kata.
All right, that's the. How do you wake up Devlin?
Before you do, when you approach Devlin, you notice that that his appearance has changed now. He's reverted back to his base changeling appearance. Smoke still coming out of his ears, still as mushrooms, but his facial features and everything else is basically reverted back to normal.
Hetza will lean against the tree and just pour a little water.
Oh my god.
And he not bad. I'm cool, man. Who are you?
Sorry. There was just a bout of rain that came about. I'm from the water plane. That just happens now and then. Sorry. I was trying to wake you up normally, but then a little bit of water.
You ever heard the term "king bullshitter"?
I believe I invented it.
And he sticks out his hand. Devlin Silverdown. Nice to meet you.
Hetza, pleasure. And pulls him up.
I guess it's my turn for watch, eh?
Oh yes, and please, I really need my beauty sleep. So let's just try to keep things cool. If you see something dangerous, just don't see anything dangerous. I can't deal with it.
Say less, man. You enjoy your slumber there, and yeah, maybe next time I'll take you up on that game of dice.
Looking forward to it.
Devlin hands over by the fire.
Got it. All right,
Hetza slumps down by the tree.
as you do, you begin to take your rest. But Lyria, how do you wake up Katarina?
I just poke them in the face. Hey.
One thing, real quick, I want to say is Cat did the thing that lizards do, where they cover themselves with sand. So the just has sand all over them. Just to stay cool.
I just poke Katarina in the face, hey, wake up.
Yeah. Hi.
Your turn to watch.
Alright. Just sits up, all the sands just start falling. Thank you.
Really gotta not do that sometimes, as they just clean the head of you.
I'm sorry. It helped stay cool.
Does
Kinda. A little bit.
Huh. Alright, interesting. I'll go to rest. You guys have fun.
Thank you,
That Lyria begins to turn in for the night. Only you, Devlin, and you, Katarina, awake. Keep watch. First things first, before anything happens, make perception checks for me for the likes of your watch.
Here we go.
All right. Devlin's able to come on in with a natural 20 for 23. Good stuff. All right. So, what are you guys saying or doing throughout the 3 hours of your watch?
Hey, Sensei,
Mhm.
how does time work here as far as the events of the Hellish Gem quest? Like, is this happened concurrently? Is Devlin aware of what happened
Yes.
there? Okay.
So I'm not going to break your mind with how time actually works in Voden. The easiest way to know is just apply time to real life. So if a
Mhm.
session happened 2 weeks ago, then it feels like then it's just happened in a chronological order, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is the
Mhm.
most recent Devlin, if you want to look at it that way.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Katarina she wouldn't notice that Devlin, he's sitting by the fire, he's very perceptive, but he looks a little troubled because he knows that he's caused a lot of mess in this world, and can't quite figure out how to make amends.
Is something on your mind?
What's going on here, Katarina?
Not much.
Yeah, you know, I made quite a mess of things. Well, first, I apologize if that other me did anything crazy. But
Why
let's
apologize?
just say control is, well, it should be my thing, but I haven't quite been able to get things in order lately.
I mean, you have no reason to apologize. They didn't really do anything wrong. It was very entertaining, actually.
Well, if anything, if nothing else, Bedlam is definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
In any case, what do you make of this place?
Very interesting. So, where I was recently, there was some interesting things going on, like a storm full of that word you said that we're not saying.
Oh yeah, Scourge.
There was like a sandstorm of that, like weird stuff. And actually, Resnick was there too. I think we might be going back there after this, so that's on the mind. But it's all right. I have no reason to have regrets. I got to come here after all.
Yeah, this place is quite something. You said a storm of Scourge, and well,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, well, I had an island fall on me, and I kind of caused a dimensional rift that kind of swallowed a volcano.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been quite the past few weeks and something.
Fair. That still sounds really fun, though.
It's fun until it kills you.
No, it's still fun then. I live ready to die. That way I can have fun the whole time.
Well, I do like your outlook.
I mean, it's the best way to have fun.
Now, next order of business. I don't know quite where to go, but he pulls out his coin. He's going to use his never tell me the odds background to get a sense of kind of the best next move from Sensei. And he's going to ask the coin basically, like he's going to think like, which direction should we head? North, east, south, or west?
North, south, west. Gotcha.
And he flips the coin and waits for an answer.
As you do, you watch it begins to spin, or eventually, as it lands, you look over, and as it lands for a second, first it would point towards the likes of, or more of the northeast. Then it continues spinning for a second, shows that that path has already been discovered. It's time to discover something new, which points towards the likes of the west.
Well, seems like the fates want us to head west.
That's interesting. You do sorcery as well, right?
Yes, I pull my talents from multiple planes, multiple sources of magic. Yes.
That's interesting. I magic is something that is very interesting.
Oh, it definitely helped me out. You are looking at Lady Luck's favorite son.
Hmm. Well, it's good to have luck on our side. I can't say much about luck from me. Most I've got. Well, I am born of the dragons. That is great.
That is amazing luck.
I,
See,
yeah.
funny thing about luck, it takes on many forms. You think you might not have good luck, but if you take a step back and look at the events in your life, though they may seem unfortunate, they led you to right where you're at right now. And
That's
that's
very.
something I said about that.
That's a very positive outlook. I like that. I like how energetic everyone in this group seems to be. Lyria has a lot of fun. They're very loud. I love it.
Yeah, she's something. But that one down there, and he points at Resnick. Don't let him watch alone.
Why?
He has a penchant for getting into mischief when it's time for him to be on guard.
Oh, should we get into mischief? I mean, he is sleeping. Do you have like ink?
No, I think this is a good time for us to just chill for a little bit.
Ah. All right. Next
time.
time.
Though, sure.
Yep. For sure. I will definitely keep that in mind.
Is there anything else you guys discuss about?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that would kind of be our conversation. Just kind of just getting to know each other and talking about what's ahead.
You.
As you look up and about, see as oh boy, to put it lightly, Devlin, your natural 20. Look over and you see far, far in the distance the likes of portal of the sorts, massive rift amongst a mountain. Not in the likes of the Jaded Dragon Valley, but also in the likes of the Azure Taiga. See as it begins to swirl out of control, consuming everything in its path. Now this is dozens and dozens of miles away, but you can still kind of see the remnants of the arcane. Or eventually you look over towards the left, where Jaded Dragon Valley is. You can only wonder what chaos can be caused by the likes of that portal. What are you thinking about right now, Devlin?
It's so him and Katarina talking as he's kind of drifts off and looks over in that direction. As soon as he sees that, the possibility of just how much possibility lies in that direction, he would kind of like wince, and Katarina, you would see him kind of hold his head a little just for a split second, and you would kind of see the look or the little almost the form appear like in the face of a grimace of what he looked like during the battle that we just had before it kind of reverts right back to normal. And in the back of his mind, Bedlam is kind of beckoning him to head over in that direction.
Interesting. All right.
As you begin to do so, Katarina, are you doing anything about it or no?
Nah, they seem to have it under control. Don't want to mess that up.
Devlin, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
that's rough.
Final roll.
Oh, you want an advantage?
No, is that the final roll? Or you
Oh
have
yeah,
anything to it,
that's
or-
that's
Gotcha.
that's it.
As you begin to do so, 1 second, please. You see as visions begin to form in the likes of your brain, play out for all of your consciousness, all of your surrounding, all the surrounding entities of Katarina, Lyria, everyone, everything begins to nullify. Focus on that portal for a moment, and you see as individuals, multiples of them, begin to emerge out from it, all masked and more. Make a perception check for me. Natural one.
Terribly.
Ugh. Concerned of what these visions might be and what they're leading to, you're unsure. Miss out on their secrets. You're trying to or getting control of your mind and what's going on. These illusions, this reality, is this what's happening now? You're not sure of any of it. You look forward and you see these masked individuals. They seem strange, but not one you probably wouldn't notice what exactly they are, but they're at least humanoid-ish, at the very least. And they seem to be branded pretty clearly with a mark on their masks. It seems to be a brand of a red and a white koi fish on each and every one of these masked individuals. About a little less than a dozen or so begin to start pouring out from the portal and entering the realm of Voden. You begin to look over, and Katarina, you see as Devlin has just almost gone catatonic. They're just staring off into oblivion, completely just engrossed in something.
And I try to like follow their gaze and try to focus. Like what's got their attention?
Nothing too in particular. It's just they're staring off from as far as you can tell. Staring off to the horizon.
I'll just kind of lightly put a hand on their shoulder and just like gently try to shake them. Like, hey.
So it takes maybe a little of a delayed response before Devlin responds, and it's like, do you not see that?
See what? I'm looking. There's just sand. We're on like a desert island.
And then he kind of winces again, and he's like, sorry, drifted off there for a minute. It's nothing. Probably just an illusion of the desert. But I could have swore I saw something off in the distance there.
No, I'm not really that sure. You were staring off. That's all I know.
Yeah, something caught my attention. Sensei, which direction was it?
It was towards the portal, specifically the one in Jaded Dragon Valley that you caused.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. And he kind of says, might be the consequences of my actions a couple weeks ago.
I'm sure it's all right. There are plenty of adventurers around.
Yeah, but man, what I saw, it was disastrous. And though I believe in the knight's prowess and ability, somewhere out there might be something that they can't tackle.
Well, there's always a bigger fish.
Indeed.
Doesn't mean
Yes.
a bunch of little fish can't take it down, though.
That's true too.
You will both begin to continue this conversation. Eventually, 3 hours pass. The likes of your watch. Now, there's only one other individual that's a lookout, protect you all for the time being. Look over towards Resnick and Asiyu. How would either of you wake them up?
Oh boy.
Devlin, it sounds
Do
like
you
you
want
have
to go
something.
first?
No, Devin's gonna go up and kind of just lean down and jostle Resnick's shoulder to wake him up. And he says, "Hey, it's your turn, buddy." Wow. You okay?
I'm out. Nope, not super tired.
Yeah, it's
My
been a
turn?
hell of a. It's your turn, man. It's been a hell of
Okay. No, it's cool.
a hell of a few days for you, huh?
Running around. Just lots of running.
Well, you already got your yokai. Try not to walk around and go look for another one. Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Okay. You're right.
Wait, they just found?
Let's just not bring it up. Let's not bring up a touchy subject.
I never asked how you found them.
This is true. And he looks at SU and he's like, "Take care of him, man. All right."
Yeah.
You see as he nods.
I honestly his head. They like come up to like barely my kneecaps, and I just want to like pat their head. Hi.
That's what you hear.
I have no idea what you said. You're adorable.
They say, Resnick, you would know.
Hi, what's your name? I'm asking you. Are you stupid?
God damn it. We gotta teach you a different greeting, dude. No. Okay. He asked what your name was.
I'm not smart enough to know more languages.
No, it's cool, buddy. Not everybody's name's stupid. We should work on that.
Oh, okay. Is that guy's name stupid?
No, that guy's not. No, that's. Wait, who is he pointing at?
He's pointing at Devlin, but then you realize,
Okay.
wait.
Wait, I know him. He's not
Yeah.
stupid.
Okay. No, you guys go to sleep. I got this.
All right.
All right, man. Well, I'm here if anything. All right.
Yeah, if anything happens, I'll let you know. Don't worry.
All right,
I
man.
was back to burying myself in sand.
As you do, you form up a bit of sand like a chill lizard, and you are good to go. All right. So, with that, Resnick, I need you to make a perception check for me. Asiyu is also going to make a perception check. Oh boy. Strong 5.
Man, he's not good at that. He is.
All 7 eyes, and he can't see shit.
There's no water here.
So 25 and a 5. So Resnick, you're the one keeping very much alert at everything. Is there anything that you'd be saying or doing with the likes of Asiyu, or just in general throughout your watch?
Probably just. You probably wouldn't be talking to Asiyu too much. I think Asiyu would just be like, "No water. Why is there no water here?"
He would have a little conversation with you at some point, but probably
Okay.
after looking for water and failing miserably.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Just like, you doing okay, buddy? It's been a busy few weeks for us.
Yeah, I'm good.
Uh.
I have a question.
Yes, what's up, buddy?
Do you still hate water?
No, I don't hate water.
Make a persuasion check or deception check.
No, it's persuasion, but no, I don't need Asiyu's help. God damn it. Persuasion. Where are you?
18. You'll see as he looks over, and a little bit of satisfaction washes across his face. He says,
Okay, that's good.
Hmm.
There was in the village, the kindred spirits. I heard there was a water elemental. There was water elementals sort of murmuring about, and I think there was there's a bunch of water elementals. I don't know if they're yokai, but they're in the village somewhere. I want to go see them.
Okay. So if we make it back, I'll make a point for that for you. Okay, buddy? Let's see what's.
Yeah.
All right, good. I pat his head with his hat.
Also, earlier, I thought it was really, really cool. Did you see me with the knife? How I ripped it from him? The big goose guy? Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool. You were so awesome.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Do you think I could have another one?
Another knife?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I want to see if you can get another knife out of another goose, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Where the fuck am I gonna find another goose?
I don't know. This place is weird. Water snaps me. Gooses fight back. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, that's fair. You did birth me out of hatred. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Gotta sit back to the hell nod at that one.
Anything could happen. We don't know. That's gonna be the fun of it now. If we get another dagger for you, it's gonna be something. We're gonna just grab it off somebody else.
Okay, I can deal with that. So, how do you feel about this whole odd job stuff? You know, they're going across some different places and exploring. Yeah.
Well, it's exciting to say the least. I like having the company we have now and all the other company people we've met. So, mix of exciting, mix of social. It's been fun, to say the least.
So I don't like fire. I'm staying here now. It dries up my skin.
Yeah, we should keep you away from fire. Don't be afraid of like other small fire creatures though. They might be okay. We just gotta check them out first. Like Pywo. Remember Pywo?
You see as he shrivels or shivers in fear.
No, Pywo's cool. He wouldn't burn you. Most likely. Yeah, probably not.
Also, last thing, I got something. It kind of appeared when I was sleeping earlier, and I kind of woke up with it. Hey, what's this? Oh, on my foot.
What is on his foot?
Are you sure you want to look?
Oh.
Yeah.
Look over. Oh boy, I can't wait for this. These reactions. You roll him over, and you see on the palm of his paw, whatever you want to call it, there is a glowing orange diamond onto it. Similar to the likes of Pywo.
Oh. Out of character, I have almost no idea what this means. But in character, I'm like, oh god, what is this? What is this nonsense?
Chad is freaking the fuck out.
Chad's freaking out. I see it, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea. This is fun. Okay. Oh no! What does this mean? I have no idea what this means, buddy. I could be cool. I'm stumped right now. But we can remember Pywo. We can ask them about it when we get back.
I see. No, I'm kidding. He does not start saying that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But he'll look over and say,
Can you talk to him? I think he hates me.
Oh. Well, I'll talk to him first, and we can work things out. Okay? I want you to make friends here. We've been making a lot of friends here. We need you to make more friends, even if they're fire. Unless they hurt you, then you bite them.
Can we make friends at festival?
Yes, we can. If I am not super busy as I've been the past few weeks, we can totally make it.
Okay, and if you are busy, can I go?
You can totally go. You know what? Yeah, just make sure that someone should keep an eye on you. All right, if you see any of these guys right here, you stick next to them for a little while, okay? Make sure tell them that I sent you and you want to hang out and party with them, okay?
Okay. Maybe we'll give him a hat. I like my hat.
Your hat's. Do I need a hat?
If you want one.
Maybe my ears make it hard for normal hats. We can work on it. Yeah. Yeah.
And with that,
Yeah.
oh boy, is there
And I'll
anything-
just be looking at.
Good.
Other than that, I think I would. My gaze would go out to like looking out to like watching everything, and I would probably notice the world tree burning too. If that was the case, I'd be like, oh, we're gonna have to deal with that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You better get prepared for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that,
Yep, there we go.
that's pretty much it. Eventually, you'll kind of notice as a couple of your allies, specifically Lyria and the Hetzo, kind of start rolling about. And eventually, they kind of wake up. All of you gain the likes and the benefits of a long rest. You guys can update your character sheets. So, if you don't know how to do that, double click on your token. Hiya! Go to the top left where you see your little character image and all that stuff. Look for the little bed icon and then hover over it. You'll see a little couple of hourglasses form, and then click on the one furthest to the right. There you go.
Hetzo wakes up after like falling down, like now is laying next to Lyria. Oh fuck! I'm still in the desert.
Yeah, we are.
Gets up and starts shaking off all the sand from everywhere. Offers a hand to Lyria too.
Yeah, I'm up. There will cast precipitation and clean the dirt out.
Enough.
That's better.
I wish I knew that.
You want some?
Yes, please.
I'll do that. Actually, I'll do that with everybody.
Easy peasy. You're able to clean up the dirt, the sand, and the debris from each and every one of your companions.
Hey, that's so much better and ready to continue. So, look around, like, do a 360, look around, like, now where do we go?
Yep.
Devin says, well, good morning. Fuck a duck. What a night.
Well, I wish it was a bed, but here we are, and I honestly could use with some new gear. That's what we're doing. We're getting gear. We're getting like magical stuff, things that are cool.
Yes.
Do we keep it?
And we were told we can't keep the gear we find.
No, I just realized Resnick would also be putting on his new armor.
Well, fuck. Then what's,
Okay, gotcha.
what do we get?
I guess money for turning in the gear, and then if we find people and they want to come back with us, money for getting the people back. I mean, to be fair, if you find something really cool, keep it anyway. That's what I'm gonna do.
I was planning.
There
I
we go.
mean,
We're all in agreement.
Like, looks
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this guy. Of course I was. Can they hear us?
I don't think they can. I mean, we're here. They're who knows where.
Okay, I just got transported. Like, how, where, and
Yeah.
time seemed to stop. How concerned should we be about these beings of almost godhood? Are they good?
So,
Scourge.
what?
You talking about the Scourge?
No, the people that teleported us here. I
The
forget.
people that the
Oh, the keepers.
the keepers.
Yeah.
Should be fine. I have no. I don't see any reason to be wary of him.
Question for another time, I guess.
Can I just like hug the water yoga and just be like, you're adorable. Just immediate fascination.
Now,
So who made breakfast? Looks at Resnick.
Breakfast. We're moving. I
And-
want to be here as little as possible.
Right it is, then. Let's go.
Fire
so
Mhm.
Devlin relates to that the fates have ordained that heading west is the best possible course of action.
The fates.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
A motto of every adventurer. Yeah, fuck it.
So, if that's the case, are you guys just heading straight? Well, actually, yeah. You just tell me where you can just drag your tokens on where you're gonna go. But I assume you put out the fire, and then you guys are well. Actually,
Yep.
the fire would have been out of itself, but
Yeah.
you guys are good.
Yeah. We will be going to wherever Devlin is directing.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, and follow the path, like the environment, kind of a natural path west, basically,
All right. As
or
you
the
do-
safest possible path west.
Yeah. You kind of look over, and there is this massive sort of descent into this makeshift kind of ravine or chasm. The rocks kind of leading down also lead all the way down to the sands and the ground level if you want to sort of go to it. You'd also notice as there's a couple of things on the other side if you wanted to go investigate that. But the choice is yours on whether you want to make haste or if you want to continue exploring over there. A couple of things that you would see is a smaller, and this is just the basic information, a smaller shrine over around here. A statue. Oh wait, hold on. Is it pinging? Oh, it's not pinging. A shrine over to about right here. A massive statue of the sorts of some cat-like looking individual. And that's about it. That'd be super important that you'd be able to see from this distance. But other than that, you can choose to go there, or you can choose to go west and continue on.
Can I take a moment to kind of stay a little bit behind the group for a second?
I'll say that one more time.
Can I take a moment to go a little bit behind the group, kind of out of earshot? And I'm gonna be like asking my patron a little question here. They decide to answer. Well, Dad, yo, Pops, you fuck. You want me to get more powerful? This seems like a mission to get items. You gonna grant a little wish for me and tell me a good way to go or a good place to get something?
As you begin to ask this,
They're like whispering into the ring.
look over. The voice does not emanate, but it's more of what you see for a moment. Water begins to start forming from you for a moment, almost like a small teardrop. Forms, however, perspirating from the likes of your fingertips for a second, and you see as it shines, it glints. And you're able to track it as it continues on. You look over and see as it begins to continue traveling this way. Every single inch it covers continues forward, kind of with a shine that always is apparent, as it seems to be leading you somewhere, answering it.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the pings. Which way was it going?
I gotcha. It would be over here. It's kind of leading over in this direction.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you something nice. And we'll catch up with the group.
As you do.
How about we travel up in this direction towards the shrine?
Right back.
Well, it seems like Resnick and Katarina already beat us to it, so I guess that's where we're headed.
Look over, and Resnick and Katarina, you look about, and there is a small shrine that seems to be of an individual kind of sitting in a cross-legged sort of stance. More so crisscross. As this is happening, they seem to have several arms, 4 specifically, but they're in a meditative sort of motion or position. Beside it, there are 2 pillows placed off to the side. Sandy is all hell, due to the likes of the environment, but that is about what you see. It looks more like a place of meditation rather than anything.
What do you think, Katarina?
I just had to answer the door, so I heard nothing.
TLDR, there's a shrine that has a individual with the legs crisscross, and they have 4 arms, and there are 2 pillows right beside it that are. It kind of seems like a meditative place, if anything.
It seems interesting. I'm not sure exactly what a lot of this would be.
I'm gonna sit down and try to meditate next to it for a minute.
You got it. Are you, Katarina?
I'll sit down just like cross-legged and not really sure how to do meditation, but I'll try.
All right. Both of you make wisdom checks for me.
Hey.
Wisdom
Straight
check.
13 and 13. Balance. Complete nirvana. No, fuck with you. We'll see what happens with that in just a moment. Oh boy.
Hey.
All right. So, Devlin and Lyria, as well as Hetza, what are any of you 3 doing?
I actually wanted to like Lyria go with Devlin for a moment and say, "Hey, so I wanted to speak with you for a second," as they look kind of nervous.
Sure. What's he doing there? What's going on?
I just wanted to apologize because last time, at least when we entered the volcano, I think I scared you in some way, and I just wanted to apologize for that because I was just wanting to help. I just didn't mean to scare you as they look a
Oh.
bit sad.
Oh, I see. Oh, so he kind of explains. He's like, you know how sometimes when I use my powers, kind of change a little bit, to kind of not quite myself. Well, when that happens, an endless stream of possibilities can occur. And any random things, and he kind of lifts his arms and he's to show the mushrooms, and he points at his ears. He points at his ears for the smoke. It's like, and it can range from anything. It could be anything, literally anything.